here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. If you're here on YouTube, it's great to have you here, and there's moderators in the room that help me create a safe place, and do appreciate you being here and being part of it. If you've been here before, well, the live stream experience is a place and space where you can hang out with me and other people, and that only happens because we got great moderators here on YouTube and on TikTok. Here on this Balavoon account, we have moderators as well. But here on YouTube and on TikTok, my main account, there's moderators that are in the room doing what they can. The ones that are here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and we also have Kajal, that Foxy C. Talita. Those are the moderators we have here on YouTube. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. I already thank the moderators here on Twitch. I'm live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok on this TikTok account, which is my main TikTok account. I'm also live streaming on this TikTok as well, which is my secondary alternate account. But here on my main TikTok account, we got moderators like Brandon, not Brandon. It's Mikey Milwaukee, Joe Javier, Boba Gizmo, Grant that goes by the name I only follow Ben, Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorita Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fan, Fo, Fabby, Jamie Lynn, Sarah, Sarita Bonita, the C. Talita, Ray, that Gatekeeper, River Otter, Sea Otter of the group, and we also have Kajal, that Foxy C. Talita, and Jennifer. Those are my moderators that are here on TikTok. I do appreciate all of them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Guest night is starting up, so request to join. I'll let people into the room, but we're here on 2 different devices. So let me just also do this so I can walk inside. This is something I've learned to do with myself, just to make it easier for me, you know? So I'm going to accept it, and then I'm going to walk away. Yeah. And now I'm live streaming in 2 different places. Did I turn on the volume on this thing? I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. Right. Is the volume coming out of this TV screen? I hope not. Or maybe it is. Let's find out. Doesn't really want to go up anymore, does it? There we go. You can hear it, right? You'll be able to hear the people in the guest night on that TV, and you'll be able to see them here on YouTube and on Twitch and here on TikTok as well. Where guest night's happening, feel free to request to join. I'll let in guests. I do gotta go back into the house real quick. ending this in a moment, but thanks for being here on my Balagoon account, guys. The moderators that are here are, you know, great people like Sarah Sarita Bonita de Citalita. We also got Burrito Diva, and we've got people like Michaela Dr. Medicine Woman, Miss Woods X, and Miranda Rosina, Alea Ribbon Person. We also have Ray the Gatekeeper, Natalia, Kajal, and I believe there's a couple more. Maybe I'm forgetting some. A lot of people are moderators here on the Balagoon account. Maybe too many, or maybe not enough. Anyways, keep coming back for it. It does happen daily. I don't know why this is taking so long, but, you know, I'm trying to speed it up. I'd rather just burn them now. I don't really care anymore. Yeah, anyways, thanks for being part of it, and thanks for being in my live stream experience. It's a place and space of the internet for you to be able to hang out with me and other people. I'm inside the house, but you're watching the garage area right now where you can see the lineage and the dumplings that are cooking on a skillet. If you want to take a more closer look at that, you got to zoom in a little bit if you're watching here on YouTube or if you're watching here on Twitch. But it's nice to be here with you, and thanks for joining in. And it's me inside of a screen, inside of another screen, inside of a screen. It's not AI. I am a person. I'm just not necessarily physically in the room that you're potentially watching me in right now, because I'm on a screen inside of a screen inside of a screen. Yeah, these are not really burning. If I let them burn, it should be going a lot faster. Yeah, but just cover it. I'm just hungry. I mean, let's see what else there is. Oh, great. Fantastic. Okay, that's fine. Let's get some potatoes over there. Let's see what's going on here. Can I take them off yet? Not really. Now they're all stuck. Yeah, just burn them. It'll be better that way. I don't actually know what's going on there, but I do see we've got people asking to do co-hosting as well, and I'm not going to let in more co-hosts that I don't really know necessarily, but I am here on platforms here for you if you're here for it. Thanks for being here and being part of it, guys. I do appreciate people being in the room. We're going to end this live stream in a moment, so do get yourself and mosey on over to my main TikTok live stream experience, which is on, like, you know, the other one. I know. This is stupid. Whatever. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually cooking them now. I should just be heating them up. The instructions said to put oil on the skillet, heat them up for 2 minutes at medium high, and 2 minutes passed, and then it said to put in water. I put in more water than told, but like, it already didn't feel like it was doing good to begin with. Those instructions, you know? Misleading, in my opinion. The only reason I did this is because I thought it would be 5 minutes. So because it's not 5 minutes, it's really actually a huge bummer. Yeah, I was going to just have a couple of these and whatnot and enjoy kind of a dumpling soup kind of thing with it just inside of those. But look at this. This is taking way too long. No, let's just cover it. We'll get this over here. That's now ready. was a little confused right there. Anyways, I'm going to end this live stream. I'm going to be outside in just a moment. Twitch is down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thanks for letting me know, Danita. I do appreciate that. Thanks for being here and being part of the live stream experience. We are going to stop this live stream in a moment, but thanks again for being part of it, guys, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. It has me in 2 different places. But we're still, like, kind of heating this stuff up. No, whatever. Let's just finish this. I know it's... stupid, right? No, you know what I should do? So Twitch is down, they say. I can't, like, fit my hands in most of the other mix. I don't even can, actually. Well, there's probably somebody that can. Yeah, I can't really get under it. Not at all. So how do I want to do this? Let's try that again. But with... Can I grab any of them and, like, pick them up? Not really. Nope, not really. Well, I already started using it. Let's try to use it. Not really, though. It doesn't want to work. Let's try to do... It's stupid. This is terrible. Oh, man. Well, sometimes you just gotta have fails every now and then. Yeah. All the contents of the dumplings have fallen out. It's not really dumplings anymore. It's just like a... How to mess this stuff. Look at that. It looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. This is a terrible ad for this thing. I'll make a video about it later. All I wanted to do is cook something real fast and start the guest night with some dumplings, you know? And apparently that just wasn't in the cards. It's okay. These things happen. Regardless, we still got lamb and jus. That's something to look forward to. It's nice to have people here. Thanks for being part of it. I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to, but I am going to try to continue to burn up these dumplings right here, where now I feel like I can just keep flipping them around. That is not dumplings anymore. No, look at that. That is definitely not dumplings. Not no more. Now, did we listen to the instructions? Well, we added more water than necessary. So that might have had something to do with it. But should it have been this long in general? No. No, it shouldn't have. This is almost 30 minutes of cooking. I wasted my time. It's me trying to make this work, and you know what? Every once in a while, I reach those roadblocks. Yeah, roadblocks in life. Roadblocks. Blocks. Oh, crap. Not the clean skillet. I don't understand why the skillet didn't work the way it should have worked. Alright, so let's bring it down. Let's throw... We're throwing more oil on there. It'll help. You know, why not make the best of it? I honestly feel like it's all sticking down to the bottom of it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's, let's see if this tastes good. No, no, it does not. Fantastic. Well, dinner tonight. Yeah, it's fine. Dang it. But never made this one before. I don't like it when the skillet gets like this. No. It's too bad these dumplings didn't turn out how they should have. Like dumplings. They're just kind of falling apart. Couldn't really keep... I guess putting in too much water is a thing, but we let it evaporate for the most part. But if I let them burn, I know they probably would have, like if I let it really burn, it would have taken too long, though. It's still taking too long for this to even happen. And I have it on full blast. Now I do. I didn't before. It's nice to have you guys here. Thanks for jumping in and being part of it. The live stream experience is on YouTube. It's going to be back on Twitch in a second. I appreciate people being here and being part of it. I don't know who or where you are, what you're up to, but it's hot in the kitchen, and now there's some sweat on my glasses. Yeah, we'll do what we can to finish this up. I gotta keep moving it around, or it's gonna get stuck to the bottom of it. Yeah, this is stupid. Yeah, I just don't feel like giving up. I still want it to be tasty. So, all the chicken is falling out of each of these dumplings. So that's like just the reality of what's going on right here. Stupid, right? Gosh, anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. I'm going to go and let people into the live stream experience. Is this what I want? You know what? Let's let it back up. And then we need to put the, if you do want to come in as a guest, we'll let any guests in a moment. Feel free to request on my main account, and I'm going to stop live streaming over here in just a second. But thanks for jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. It's a place, it's a space. When I get back over to the garage, I'll see. We can also let other people allow any guests too, I guess. I mean, no, I'll be in there in 1 second. Look at this. That's not how this should look at all. See, that's not dumplings. Anyways, thanks for watching my Balaboon account. Go over this. I don't really want to do this anymore. It's a shame. No, I listened to the instructions for the most part for the first half. They got golden brown, but they were also taking way longer to cook than it said they were going to. You know, and when you want to cook something fast, those labels really actually matter. But we've got them inside some, soy sauce now, so that's happening, and that's all of this. There's dumpling pieces for you, Dad, but they're not dumplings. You can pick at it if you want. Anyways, thanks for being part of my live stream experience. I'm about to stop the co-hosting to go back out there. Started in the other place of the internet. That's the interweb. That's YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Here in these spaces and places, I'm here for you. If you're here for me in a place that does happen daily, for you to be able to engage and interact in a live stream that's fun for me to create for you, well, hopefully it's fun for you to join in and be part of it. Do feel free to join in and be part of the live stream experience on my main account, which is this one right here. If you want to come in as a guest request, I do appreciate people being in it and being part of it. It's here on Twitch as well, where we're here live in the spaces and places that are fun for me to be able to broadcast myself. Look, there's a screen behind me that has all the people that are here in it, and I just don't know what to do with this camera right now, but it's still here for the time being, where we're here on my Balavoon account. We're here on the main account that is the one that's going to have the co-hosts, so feel free to co-host with me if you want to co-host. I'm having a hard time reading all these little things. When it comes down to me being here on the interweb, I'm here on my TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch live stream experiences where you can be part of it if you want to be part of it. We're going to just adjust this a little bit more so you can see what's going on here in a place and space of the internet that's fun for me to be able to create for you. Hopefully you're here for it, as it's a space that I do, like, you know, want people to come in and be guests tonight. So if you watch my live stream on a regular basis and you're like, hey, I want to be able to talk to you and the other people that are in the live stream, not just through texts, but also with my voice, or maybe even with your camera on, or maybe your camera's off. You don't need to turn your camera on. None of that stuff is actually necessary. What's necessary is for you to come in and be part of it if you want to be part of it. The live stream experience does happen daily, and I do see people are here and part of it right now, but I cannot see. Hold on. Man, you know what's really disappointing? Those dumplings. We're not going to say the brand of those dumplings, because honestly, I got nothing positive to say. But I'm going to stop this live stream in a moment, but thanks for watching. If you want to join in on guest night, it's not on this side, it's on my Benjamin Magrdichian account. But thanks for watching here on my Balavoon account. It's always appreciated. Thanks for dropping by and being part of it. I do appreciate people being in the live stream, but the live stream experience is over here on my main account right now, where we're going to let in guests in a second. We're going to just invite the usual suspects. It's hard for me to actually read all of these things because I got the YouTube live stream in front of the TikTok live stream, which means I got to move this camera. That's right. Bear with me as I just move this really quick just to see what's going on. Yeah, it's hard for me to be able to do both, but I take on the challenge because it makes it more interesting for me. Yeah, isn't that really what it's about at the end of the day? Life being interesting and making it interesting for yourself to do like certain things. It's a place, it's a space of the internet. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves and being part of it. That's interesting. I can't invite some people. Specifically Kajal, I cannot invite you. It won't let me. I wonder why. Is it because you're watching over here on my Balavoon account? It says you're not even online, but it says you're also watching here on my Balavoon account, which is kind of interesting. I've just never seen anything like that happen before. Yeah, it won't let me do it. That's interesting and kind of weird. But then again, at the same time, am I surprised? Not really. The internet's a strange place, and I'm here on my YouTube account, but I'm also on my TikTok account that's here on Twitch, and over here on the other Twitch, or no, other here on the other TikTok. These aren't Twitch. No, these are TikTok live streams here for you and here behind you, and you can see what I can see on the screen, and you can see that I can't even add Kajal, but Kajal's watching on this side, which is actually very kind of confusing. So there we go. Anyways, I'm going to let people in. Feel free to request to join if you want to request to join. I tried to add in someone, and you know what? I felt like I was denied the ability to do so, so I'm not going to do it right now. But I'm not against letting people in as soon as people are ready. We've got the live stream experience. Oh, well, we'll do that first. Hey, Amy. Hi! That was a loud thing. All right, we'll do a battle before we really start this thing up. Regardless, if you want to join in and be part of the live stream experience as a guest, it'll happen right after this battle's over that you can see behind me here on the platform of, what is this? This is Balavoon's TikTok account, but you can see behind me that's the battle that I'm in as well. Thanks for being part of it, guys. I don't know who you are, where you are. I could get to know you. If you want to get to know me, do feel free to be part of the live stream experience. If you want to come in as a guest, just request. After this battle's over, we'll be letting people in as guests, but we got 5 minutes left in this live stream experience where you can participate and be part of the live stream. With the screen behind me, you can see that I'm in the middle of a battle, and we're here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. And we're calming down and just collecting ourselves and being grateful for being in the room right now. I'm happy to be here online with you, and if you're happy to be here with me, that's great to hear. These are dumplings that have been soaked in soy sauce that are kind of terrible. Honestly, this is not a good dinner. Well, the lamb au jus might be good, but I've never had this lamb au jus before, so we're going to find out if this lamb au jus is good. What's lamb au jus, you say? Well, it's the Armenian pizza, and it's here on these platforms for you to be able to hang out with me and other people. There's no way you used to smoke 40 cigarettes a day. How did that come up? Who said that? I mean, you don't have to believe me. In fact, I'd prefer you don't believe me. In no way am I proud of it, so I'd rather people be like in disbelief. So thanks for being in disbelief. It's easy though if you do it every 15 minutes. Hey Joe, nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of it as a moderator. I do appreciate you. Everyone give Joe a shout out. One of the first mods here on the all right, this is pretty good. Hey Miss Woodzeck, nice to have you here too. We're still in the middle of a battle, guys. Every 15 minutes I used to smoke a cigarette when I was addicted. This is some good stuff, actually. This is a good one. I heated it up on the oven. I'm sorry, stovetop. I heated it up on the stovetop. And that's what that was. We're in the middle of a battle, though. If you want to join and be part of the battle, you can. Thanks for being here, guys, and being part of it. It's a live stream experience. It does happen daily. I do appreciate people dropping in and being in the conversation, coming by and saying hello. The usuals on the internet that are here on a daily basis. This one had the chat kind of blow up for a little while, I see. But the live stream experience is really here on my main YouTube and TikTok and Twitch accounts. This is an alternative account. And ending really soon. So go on over to my main account if you can help me out. And join in on the battle. I'd really appreciate that. All right. Where are we at? We got a minute left. And then we'll be letting in some more peeps. Be mindful, I can actually read the chat now. It's on my phone, the YouTube live stream, and the chat just stays up. And then over there on TikTok, I can read the chat, but not very well. Yeah, it's kind of weird when I put it on the iPad. That's just kind of something that happens. Anyways, guys, we got 25 seconds left. Let's see if we can be winners. I also got to turn down the volume on this. I know I have to. We'll turn it up when we need to. There we go. Come on. Let's do like 50? 49. We'll try it there. Anyways, did we make it happen? I don't think so. We lost. Oh, well, it happened. Thanks. I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here, girl. I'll see you in future live streams, but thanks for battling with me. I lost with pride. Anyways, thanks for being part of it, guys. The live stream experience is now guest night friendly, but the live stream experience here on my Balaboon account is now coming to an end. Thanks again for watching and for being part of the conversation. I was just prepping for the other conversation, but we've got to get some guests in the room and really start up this experience, you know? We've got the usuals that can come into the room. For some reason, it still doesn't let me see that even Kajal's online, which it says Kajal's here, and it even says so is Miranda. But here on my main one, it's like they're not around. I guess not. I guess not. Isn't that fascinating? It's a little tricky. I don't really understand it, but I do understand that TikTok has its own thing, its own way of doing things. Thanks for being here on my Balaboon account. Big shout out to the moderators, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future live streams, and I'll be over inviting in guests and allowing people in. Feel free to request to join. There's anyways. Hold on. I am ending this one, though. Thanks again for being in it. The moderators were here of the many. And follow me and watch me on my main account. Live stream's over here. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I can't wait to see you over on my main account. Bye-bye now. Okay, so it was telling me to go live for 51 minutes, but I did 48. Apparently that wasn't good enough. I know, right? Too particular. Anyways, we're here on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok. If you're watching here on Twitch, this is part 2 of my live stream experience here behind the scenes on TikTok's guest night, which happens Thursday nights. But we got a moderation environment that's here for you if you're here for it. The moderators that are here on Twitch are Burrito Diva, Lily Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, Kajal. We also have Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citilita, Natalia Papaya, Space Cheese, and Cool. Those are my moderators that are here on Twitch. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Be nice to each other in the chat, and also follow me on my Discord server and join me on Instagram, where I am as well. And if you're watching here on YouTube, I can see the chat. And gosh, I can't get to it. Hold on. I can't really get to where it's easy for me to... You can see it easier on this end. But since I have the camera iPad, you know, because I want to have it there, because it makes it easier for me to look in one place where I'm looking at the cameras. It makes it like almost impossible for me to actually use all of the functionality, all the features and functionality of the live stream. But we're here on YouTube still, and I'll invite in some guests in a second, where I still don't understand auto accept requests. This is settings applies to all live streams. What? That's not what I want. No, I don't want that. Still looking through. You can see that there's all these other people that are online, and this is how this looks. The screen behind me is reflecting the screen in front of me. And yeah. Hold on 1 second. Where's that other phone? Let's do this. Give me 1 more minute. Yeah. I'm starting it up. I'm starting it up. Yeah. Feel free to request to join if you want to be a guest. I'm just texting. Huh, that's strange. Well, I'm going to share my live stream as well on my other account because, you know, I can, so I'm going to. But do feel free to join in as a guest. You just have to request. We are letting people in a moment. If you're one of the moderators, you can approve people to come in if you want to. That's absolutely fine. I'm just posting the live stream again. So add to story and repost. Look at that. Balaboon, thanks for reposting and sharing the live stream. I do appreciate you coming in and being part of it. It's always nice to have you here. Jennifer, you're the first guest of the night. Say hello to everybody and introduce yourself, please. We're also doing an audio check.
Hey, Hey, I'm Jennifer. Is
Hey.
it good tonight?
It is good. We've got this. All right, so let's move this down. Let me just do a couple more things to this setup because it is kind of loud on my.
Wait, am I going to be in the number 2 box tonight?
On a what?
Am I going to be in the second box tonight next to you?
Apparently you are.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to be in the second box. We also have others as well, but moderators can approve people to come in, right? I got to shut the garage door.
Ben, I actually don't think so. Because I. How excited?
Really? Huh, that's interesting. All right, so you mean like I have to let people in first before?
Yeah, I think you have to actually let them in. I don't think we can.
We got Burrito here as well. Danita, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Danita Dorito, Burrito, DeVito, Dear Vita, etc. the third. And I usually stream on Twitch, but I am here. I am doing my laundry, and I am happy to be here.
Nice. Another laundry day, you say?
Yes, sir. I split my days up so it's a little less overwhelming instead of trying to do all of the laundry at once. Because then it just doesn't get done, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just too much and it feels overwhelming.
Yeah, so I split it up. Thursdays is the most consistent day, but I usually do Thursdays, Fridays, and Mondays.
Oh, that's good. I'm just looking at myself too. I'm here on YouTube, Twitch, and on the talk of TikTok, and we're here with guests as well. It's guest night, Thursday night here on the interweb. You can be part of it too if you want to be part of it. It's documented here on YouTube and on Twitch. Just a reminder to those that are in the room as guests. Everything you say is technically recorded and rewatchable, so be mindful of what you say. Don't talk too much smack about the people in your life. Don't discuss too much about your job because that could lead to future situations. I don't want anyone to get in trouble at their job. No, not in this live stream, especially if you work in specific fields. If you mention that you work in that field, you might get modded. And it looks like a Leia Ribbon person's here as well. Feel free to request to join, girls. It's nice to have people coming in, and guys too. If you're a gal, if you're a guy out there and you want to come into the live stream, feel free to request to join, and I can approve you to come into the room along with the others that are here as well. We'll put people on a hot seat and we'll ask some questions. We already have Jennifer here and Burrito Diva in the room, and they are having a good time so far, right? Are you guys having a good time?
I'm always having a good time when I'm here, Ben.
Okay, good. That's nice to hear. And you're hearing it here on the platforms where we've got it happening. Do feel free to be part of it if you really want to be part of it. Hello to you, Ribbon person, as well. Emo Day today. Is it Emo Day today? What makes it Emo Day?
It's Emo Day every day.
But what would make it like, would it be Emo Day on Christmas?
Yeah. Our millennials are all like recovering emos, aren't we?
That does make sense, actually. I think that holds up pretty well. Emo Day every day. Do feel free to join in, guys. Guest night's just starting up. The what?
The sloth getting sloth.
My son, Ernesto.
Yeah, what's the name again?
Ernesto. You can call him Ernie if you want.
Is Ernie Ernie's the name?
Ernesto, but Ernie for short, like, you know.
No, I feel you. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so now we have more peeps in the room. Alea Ribbon person, you want to introduce yourself? Did you change your profile picture?
No, I didn't. It's been the same.
Okay. Well, Alea's here.
I'm eating tortilla chips. Hi. My name's Aaliyah, and yeah, that's me. Hi, everyone.
And what's the backstory on the whole ribbon person thing? You know how to tie ribbons, right?
You know what? I actually don't know how to tie ribbons.
You don't know how to tie ribbons?
No, I don't. I can, but it just doesn't come out the way I want it to be. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that does make sense. That's how my mom feels.
My mom used to be a florist, and she always did. Her and my grandma both were, and they made like the most gorgeous Christmas gifts and like big clothes. Like they do all their own bows for Christmas, and it always looks so pretty and then looks terrible. So I completely understand that.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Mine is probably kind of like a hack for doing ribbon. If you do like the one with the wire on the outside of it, you can just do regular bows, but then like you tie like a regular bow and then you tie like another one this way and then tie like another one diagonally and then just fluff it out and it looks really pretty. And it's kind of hard to mess up.
Yeah, because it's like solid with the wires, right?
Exactly, yeah. And then you can bend the wires to like be like, because you want to get those big beautiful loops on the ribbon. So you can bend the wire to like make those really pretty loops.
Damn. Women in STEM, engineering.
Women in STEM.
Whoa.
Wait, who's this next person?
Who do you think it is?
You want to?
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Shout out to y'all.
Nice to have you here.
I've been kidnapped, you know. They got me in this account.
It seems like it. It's nice to have you here, Ray, the gatekeeper. Everyone needs a gatekeeper. We got a gatekeeper right here with us. And I can't really read the chat too well. It's very small, guys. But if you have questions or if you guys are trying to say anything to the guests that are in the room, you might want to... I got to figure out how I'm going to be able to read all of that. Oh, I have another phone. What am I doing? Anyways,
All those devices, huh?
multiple devices for me to be able to read what's going on in that chat, to be able to engage with all y'all. You have to shut the hearing aids kind of off, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are all program settings. That makes it so then... I have to do it again. Okay, there we go. I don't hear the reverb of it. Anyways, welcome. It's nice to have you here, guys. Do feel free to be in the chat, conversing with me and all the other people. I'm going to put some people on the hotspot, and we're going to talk about, like, Halloween-themed conversations. Maybe, like, the scariest type of stuff that they come across, something nice that they've come across this Halloween season so far is really, honestly, where we should start it off. Something that was seasonal that you came across that you were like, oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Or like, you know, or like, no, let me mention that. But I do see Kajal's here again. And Kajal, I can't, like, let you in for some reason. Or I like, can see that you're here. I don't know if you even got an invite from me. But it, like, doesn't really let me. It didn't let me do it earlier.
I'm only seeing 5.
Wait, say it again?
Including you, so 4 guys.
It's
I'm
8.
only seeing 4 boxes on my side.
You only see 4 boxes?
So I don't know. Yeah, well,
It should be up to 8 is what I can do. Okay, so now Kajal's here. Kajal, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hi everyone. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'm happy to be here with you all and just kind of be a part of guest night like usual.
Thanks for dropping in.
How everything goes, and thanks for having me.
how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm finally, thankfully I didn't actually get septic. I was borderline and they let me come home with antibiotics. But the first antibiotics didn't really work, so now I'm on like a second course. I'm just lucky that I'm on the
Aw, are the second ones working better for you?
You know what? I just started them yesterday. Which reminds me I need to take it before bed. But it seems like it. It seems like it.
Okay, that's good. I will keep you in my thoughts and prayers.
Oh, thank
Look at
you.
that.
I
Yeah.
always need them.
Let's always keep each other's in our thoughts and prayers. We're going to start this show, and the first question is,
No, I
what's
always
seasonal,
need prayers.
and what do you like to see, or what have you experienced so far that's seasonal in this Halloween season? Jennifer, you're first, I think.
Okay, so I live in Texas. We know this, we've established this, but the greatest grocery store ever called HEB here. Everybody loves it. It's amazing. And they sell these incredible pumpkin Madeleines every season. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love that.
Do you have anything else you want to share?
Oh, it's not 30 seconds. I thought I sent one.
We still have 20 seconds left.
Yeah. I mean, I like fall season. So that's been nice too. I've got like an apple pie one right now. But the Madeleines, that's always. Like for the last, I don't know, 3 years or 4 years, the Madeleines have been my favorite thing to come out during this time of the year.
You still got 2 seconds left.
3.
All right. Danita, your turn. What seasonal things happened or you've observed this holiday season so far?
Yeah, so far what I really enjoyed seeing, there's a house nearby on this other side who I always love seeing people's like lawn decorations, you know? And I've never passed by this house during Halloween, because actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's a new family there, but they set up their like front lawn to have a bunch of like skeletons like having tea together like in this little, and they have a really like well kept garden, you know, so it's kind of funny that like their yard is like really nice, and then you have these like sickly skeletons like having their tea party together. That's been really nice to see. I think more people are slowly putting up their decorations, so that's also really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think by next weekend, everyone will put up their decorations so far. Except for the people that don't have them. Which that's okay too. Now it is, Ray, your turn to talk about what you've seen this Halloween season so far that it's really excited you or that you feel like really put you in the spirit. If you feel like sharing.
What happened?
What have you seen this Halloween season that you've been like, oh, that's really cool? Maybe like a haunted house type of thing. Maybe you saw some seasonal cookies. Or maybe, you know, you just watched some really Halloween movies that you want to mention that were really fun to watch this Halloween season. What seasonal has happened to you so far? What have you observed?
I mean, I've only seen like Sleepy Hollow and Sweeney Todd with you guys, and that's literally it. I don't go out at my house. So.
Is there anything that like you experience that, oh yeah, you got grounded? Yeah. Oh, how awkward to bring that up. My bad. I am so sorry. Oh, it's Kajal's turn. Anyways, she doesn't have the ability to talk right now. That's the Ray person. But Kajal, do you want to share with us something that you've seen seasonal that you really enjoyed seeing?
Just yesterday I caught up with one of my best friends in Texas. I've been very self-isolated lately, you guys, so it's been very far and few between, but she's one of those people who hasn't stopped calling me, and one of the coolest things that she did was distract me from treatment by showing me her home decor, and she decked it out, you guys. She has a Halloween Christmas tree. It is so dope, and I hope
They
one
make
day
those?
I'm home. She made it herself. She all she did is have her husband pick up a tree, and she made everything else.
Wait, so now we have Alea Ribbon Person. Thanks for sharing, Kajal. Alea, what seasonal thing have you seen this Halloween season that you've like been excited to see or that you were shocked to see? Maybe even scared.
I'm a really big pumpkin spice fan, so anything pumpkin I will consume. So I feel like that's just kind of like my little seasonal item. Like I don't, not specifically like a specific food, but just like pumpkin spice in general. So,
Okay.
you?
Well, thanks for sharing. You still got 20 seconds left. Do you want to talk about anything else? Did you see a skeleton? Have you seen anyone in crazy costumes yet?
Not yet, sadly.
You haven't seen any skeletons? There's no like skeletons on the front yard or anything like
I
that?
have some in my front yard, but that's pretty much it.
Did you do the decorations yourself or did someone else do them?
Someone else did them.
Are you kind of like jealous that you didn't get to do it?
Well, I did help, but like I didn't like fully do it. So yeah.
Okay, well, that ends the first round where I gave everyone a minute, which is just a warm-up type of situation. We can give people more time, and we can ask more serious questions. Maybe we could do stories tonight. Is there anything that people want to talk about tonight? We're, a place and space that we don't talk about politics or really crazy issues out there in the real world, but we do have conversations in general about life and memories and things that we maybe could be providing advice on, maybe taking advice away from things if we feel like there's too much advice on something and we're like, oh yeah, there needs to be less advice on that area. Which, if there was a topic where we would remove advice from it, what advice would we be removing from what topic? What topic do you feel like is overly prescribed by the general? What would you got it? All right, so we got Jennifer.
I got it. Okay. Wait, do I even have it on this pillow? I do. You know those tags that are on like the pillows and the mattresses that say that you're going to go to jail like if you remove it? That needs to end. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Do you feel like that started because of some political thing? Or do you think that's just...
I don't know why it started. Honestly, like, you know what, Benny? I got my laptop open. I'm gonna look this up.
It looks like...
I'm gonna look this up and we're gonna get some answers.
It looks like that someone's trying to look it up too. It's that Danita saying she's trying to look it up.
You too? Why?
Okay, good. Let's teach each other a little bit. Joe Black, thanks for being here and liking the live stream. I appreciate people coming in and being here.
Oh, it's just a CYA thing.
It's a what?
It's like them. It's a cover your ass thing. Like a CYA thing.
Oh. So we can remove it, and there's no real penalty.
You can. Yeah, I think the penalty is if it is removed prior to it being bought, is what it seems like, just from this little snippet I'm reading. It sounds like it's just cover yourself for the manufacturer in case there's a
Okay.
problem.
All right, that makes sense.
So that's that. So I guess it could have been political. Maybe somebody got hurt or something.
Cursing me while I'm praying in crazy work, by the way. It looks like Sarah Sarita is upset about something. Yeah, she's definitely upset about something. Cursing me while I'm praying is crazy work, by the way. So who's cursing at you while you're praying, Sarah Sarita Bonita de Citalita?
It was Ren.
Why would Ren be doing that?
We wanted Sarah. We want Sarah to come see us.
Is Sarah coming into the live stream?
Sarah God is always there for us. We're only here once a week.
I do see that we have all the peeps in the room. I hope everyone continues to share and like the live stream, and that you guys contribute by maybe asking questions for these peeps that I got in the room, for you guys to be able to hang out with me and all the others that are here. It gives you an opportunity to ask some questions and hear those questions be answered, and also look at wonderful photos of Olea Ribbon Person's cat. Look at that cat. Now, is it a real cat? It looks like it. You're gonna go to sleep? Well, you do need to get your sleep. You'll be able to rewatch this live stream if you need to rewatch it, Sarah Sarita Bonita de Citalita. I understand if you need to get yourself some rest, though. It looks like a lot of people pause their lives, and that's okay, too. But if she wants to stay, she can stay, too. It looks like people are being appreciative of Sarah saying that we get it and whatnot. Do you understand it, Danita? Do you want to say anything about her getting sleep?
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, as much as I'd like to spend time with you and whatnot, I mean, sleep is important. I do understand.
Well, I mean, like, Sarah, you won't... Will you be able to sleep if you leave us on in the background? Won't you be, like, more curious as to what's happening? Won't that make it harder to fall asleep? Maybe it'll make it easier. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not you. Oh, look at this kitty. So, Olea Ribbon Person, what's the name of this kitty? Is it Ribbon?
So funny thing, my cat is not mine. I've been cat sitting.
Okay.
So, yeah, his name is Phoenix. He's an old cat. He's so sweet.
I touched him a Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow, that is really nice.
Thank you. That's my only one. It's a great name, though.
Yeah, I know. He's so cute.
Is he chill? Do you get along?
Yes, he's just like so chill. Like, he's just so sweet. He has like the cutest blue eyes. He's so cute. So yeah, I mean, cause I can't have any pets in my house. So whenever he wants to, cat sit or dog sit, I take that opportunity.
I hear you.
I had a dog sit over Thanksgiving and her kids this year, and I think I'm just gonna be myself. My mom's probably gonna go out of town, but my neighbors just adopted one of the puppies, and so they asked if I could house it.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, or not house it, also.
It looks like we have Natalia here as well. Natalia, if you want to come in as a guest, you can always request. Sarah, if you want to take a slot before you fall asleep, you should probably try to take a slot. And then you can get booted later. I have a piano in front of me if you haven't really thought about that part of this live stream. It is happening here on the interweb. You can be part of it if you want to be part of it. We've got
Have you actually started learning it? Like, are you actually learning, or are you still tinkering?
I mean, I think I've just stopped learning. I did the booklet, and I just don't really feel the need to play any songs I don't own the rights to or that aren't mine. You know, if I make up something in the future, that's more like that's something more. I just don't want to play a whole bunch of songs that I technically don't have the rights to play. Although cover songs are a thing. I just don't want to play songs. I mean, I went through the booklet and there was things that I was playing. I just didn't memorize any of them. You know, like the stuff that they use to teach you how to play the piano. There's a booklet around here that I did. It was learning how to play as an adult. And I got pretty far in it. Natalia, are you on the Stairmaster? Everyone wants to know.
Natalia's a Stairmaster enthusiast. Yeah, she's crazy.
That's a thing?
Yeah, and it's a good workout too. Like it's
It's a really good workout.
I meant like for her. I had no idea. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Hey, Danny, how was the rest of your hike today?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, I didn't initially want to go in very far just because I wanted something like chill today, you know. But I'm glad I actually went the route that I did. I think according to my thinking, that was a good 2 miles, you know, not bad. It's a relatively chill hike, you know.
Where is this hike?
That's how mine is too.
What's up?
What's this
I
hike?
don't even think we should be able to call it hiking, honestly, in Texas. It's walking.
It's walking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walking in nature.
Yeah, because I feel like hiking does need to have a little bit of an incline, and there are parts that have because there is a part, if I go deep enough into it, which I didn't go all the way, at that point I was honestly just getting really hungry, so I left and I had 2 quesatacos, and I also brought a burrito home, for later when I get hungry.
For the live stream? You're gonna eat that burrito in the live stream, right?
Maybe, perhaps, most likely, yeah.
Okay.
Not the taco truck by Target.
No, not those guys. No. This was actually I had to go to the library. Okay, so I thought I lost my library book, and I was really sad about it. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And I was really into the story, and I was maybe a third way in. But then I found it while I was doing laundry, and I finished it today, and I took it to the library, and the library is right next to this place where I get birria tacos specifically, that's their specialty. And it turns out they also have chile relleno burritos, so that's what I ended up getting, which is my favorite kind of burrito. So I'm excited.
I would have never thought to put chile relleno in a burrito, but
I would have never guessed that you'd pick a favorite burrito. That's cool.
I mean, it's my favorite Mexican.
Does everybody have a favorite burrito?
yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, mine's carne
Okay.
So what?
asada.
Made by anybody or made by someone specifically?
Yeah, anybody. Carne asada is very, I'm very picky about it. So there's a place here So just in case y'all ever have to come to Texas, the Mexican food is crap. I hate it. There are like a handful of places I'll go. One of the place I get decent tacos is like it's right across from my HEB. It's just this little hole in a wall. It's really good.
Okay, period. Yeah.
Hey, Alea Ribbon Person, what's low-key serving 2024, Ben? What does that mean? You mean like from a video?
Wait, no, I was just saying like this kind of reminded me of like when you used to wear tags a lot in 2024. So
Yeah.
it's like serving like 2024 Ben.
Well, I'm going back to wearing them basically daily.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That was a time. That was a time to be had.
Ties are more fun than not wearing ties. Who knows how to wear a tie? Do you guys know how to tie ties? No? You don't know how to tie a tie? Jennifer, don't you need to tie ties for your boys eventually?
I guess, but I mean, we all heard about my ex-husband. Do we really think my ex-husband was wearing ties? Who was I going to learn this from? Or for? Like, I don't wear ties.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good point.
Thank you. Put it that way. My grandpa, too. My grandpa was basically my dad. He was a postman, so he had a uniform with clip-on. No, I don't know how to tie a tie. I should probably learn, but I do not.
It's pretty easy.
Well, it does sound easy. We have a statement that was made in the live stream by the cat with glasses on, and they were like, "This is like a Zoom call from 2020." So that's gonna encourage me to ask a question or an awkward Zoom call I had. I'll start off Zoom call in 2020 with some of my work. When I worked at this church, I was in charge of the introduction at the beginning of the live stream or of the Zoom call, and the Zoom call had a moment where I did. So it was basically like I was breaking the ice. We did like full meetings where we had all the staff, everyone inside of one Zoom call. There'd be someone that would do like a 5-10 minute, just like oh, let's all answer some questions and let's have it be themed. What's like the question of the day, if anyone wants to share. And what I did was when I was in charge, I just didn't let people share, and I did a puppet show for the first 10 minutes of the Zoom call, and we had 3 new employees in the Zoom call, and they had no idea who I was. They didn't have any context, and I was using Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck, and I did like a puppet show with them, and it was basically like Goofy was confronting Mickey about being a jerk, and Donald was just kind of like down to just have everyone get along and didn't want Goofy to cause a scene. But then Goofy was talking about how like Mickey has Pluto as a pet and he finds it to be offensive, and then it just kind of like got into a big fight, and then it ended up being like we got to look at Jesus, and then it became a very like almost like a message. Anyways, we're starting this. This is going to be 2 minutes. Feel free to share your story when you did Zoom calls either at work or maybe with family during COVID. Go ahead, Jennifer, your turn.
Being worse about COVID and working was Zoom happy hour. Oh my god, that was the dumbest idea. I don't know who came up with it. It was incredibly awkward. And I'm not really a drinker either. I don't think I was like totally sober at that point, but I still really didn't drink a lot. And I would just sit there so awkwardly, like with tea or something, and then they would try to play like games in a Zoom. Which it's fun, like when we do it on TikTok and we do like Hangman or whatever. Like I'll watch people and they'll do Wordle and like people can send in their guesses in the comments. That's cool and that's fun. But this was just like it was so weird. And I was working. I had like 2 jobs at the time, so we talked about Stitch Fix, haven't we? In your life, Danny, we talked about Stitch Fix. So I used to work at Stitch Fix as a stylist, but it was all remote. And then I had a second job. And I was going to school at the same time, but I was working with a real estate agent, and I was doing like his paperwork and stuff. So I had to do a Zoom call for that. It made it so much more awkward because I wasn't in corporate. So there's only like 4 or 5 of us in this Zoom. And it was weird. It was weird, and we did it often. And genuinely, I look back, I think that is probably like the most cringiest thing ever that happened in COVID.
That sounds about right. That's
Yeah, it was awful.
but a fun thing to share, right?
Yeah, it was fun to share. It was horrible to sit through, and it was what do they call it? I was voluntold. It was mandatory fun, and it wasn't fun at all. And it was so awkward because all my coworkers are like in their 40s, and seeing drunk 40-year-olds on Zoom is just weird. Just weird.
Well, you got no more seconds left. Now it's Burrito's turn. Everyone knows the burrito. Burrito, do you have like a Zoom memory or anything from 2020 that you're like, oh man, that's the one to share?
Yeah, I remember. So the thing is, basically the last year of undergrad, I did online. I did Zoom University. And there were many moments, I think, just people, I think in navigating the Zoom space, I've seen a lot of things happen that I'm like, oh, yeah, we weren't supposed to see that, but we all saw that. We were having a meeting for like an anthro group thing, and one of my friends, love you Diva, but like she very clearly just had her laptop like on her lap, and then she like leaned forward and there were no pants, and I was like, okay girl, cool. And then another time somebody was ripping a bowl right as my professor had asked them a question, and he did want us to like turn our cameras on if we were like talking to him directly, and you just see this guy like trying to fan away like all the smoke. My professor's just like, okay, like he didn't really have a problem with it, like he was really understanding, but it was just kind of like, brother couldn't have waited, like, class was over in 10 minutes and bro just could not wait, you know?
We don't know that guy's schedule. Maybe he couldn't.
Listen, yeah, I'm not here to judge. I support him personally. But it was definitely not something we should have seen. And then that same guy, I love him, he was so funny. He tried communicating with us later in the class, and he was just too garden to really participate in class at that point. So,
Well, now we have Ray. Ray, you have 2 minutes. You want to share with us a time that you were in a Zoom call?
Hi. Daddy said hi.
They can't talk back to you though. You have the mic. You have the floor.
What should I do?
Well, do you want me to unmute people? Would you rather talk to the others, or would you rather tell us a story?
Yes, I want to talk to my comadre Jennifer,
You don't-
Alaria, and Danny.
But you don't have a story that you want to share with us that's about you in a Zoom call that went terribly wrong?
Sure.
So,
So like I was in this class, it was in the morning, and then like it was pretty boring because like it was math, and like I had the brilliant idea to just leave it there and sleep, and the classes ended and I was still there.
and then how long were you there for? A while?
For the whole day.
The whole day?
Yes. A diva needs her sleep.
Yes, a diva does need her sleep. Did you learn anything from the situation, or do you feel like it was just a fun situation?
Yeah. That's literally it. I got in trouble. My mom almost grounded me. She just told me, Mona Cerota, if you do that ever again, I'm gonna give you the chancla.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get back into asking you questions about you getting. Yeah. We're now going to Kajal. Kajal, do you have an awkward Zoom story to tell us, or a fun one. It doesn't need to be awkward.
I guess you guys can judge whether it's fun or awkward, but I was in nursing school and it's very hard to find things fun in nursing school. I don't know if you guys have heard, it's quite a nightmare. But we were always a part of the Zoom call where we had to pray and everything. And they asked everyone to lead prayer like one by one. Well, the problem was not everyone was Christian. And there was a girl that was asked to lead prayer, and your camera automatically turns on whenever you're asked to lead prayer. And she was very much so showering while we were on Zoom. And I don't know why she had her camera facing the shower, but she did. And it was very awkward because she had no idea she was being asked to lead prayer, and we were all just kind of there.
That is awkward. Did you say anything, or did other people say things, or?
Yeah, like I tried to call her, I tried to text her, I mean, I tried everything. But homegirl left everything on her bed and just took the laptop, and you couldn't save her at that point, you know? The
But-
best thing that happened was she got kicked out, and
Is it really her fault, though? I would say it's not. I mean, it's stupid. But thanks for sharing, Kajal. Now we've got Alea Ribbon Person in the room. Alea, you want to share with us a Zoom call that you were in that maybe was like a school one or a work one? Whatever you got.
Y'all look at getting unk right now because I was in 7th grade. So,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so, I don't really remember much because we didn't have, like, Zoom. We didn't really have Zoom calls. But we did have, like, some, and there was, like, you guys know, like, that TikTok, like, back in, like, 2020, there was, like, those, like, furry kids and, like, Hawaii kids, like, so, like, there's just, like, some kids in my class, and they'll be, like, farting, and, like, the Zoom call, nothing big, I'm like, they're, like, farting, I don't really remember much, I'm sorry, like, that, like, yeah.
No, you're doing a great job. You don't need to apologize. All of that's pretty perfect, actually. Just getting the perspective of a 7th grader from 2020, which is interesting. Yeah, it does make me feel old.
Yeah, you got little unk, so it's okay. Are you a millennial, Ben?
I mean,
He's a millennial.
I would guess so. I mean, I get a little confused every once in a while. When it comes down to it, it's hard to be able to really, I'm the last baby of the 80s. So I'm also an 80s baby, but the end of the 80s babies. Because I'm an 89. And not a lot of people are 80s babies. No, it's just, who's an 80s baby in the room?
Ain't nobody 80 baby.
It's just me, right?
Yeah, it's just you, Ben.
Yeah, it's just me. But I was still born the same month as Taylor Swift, so I got that on me. And everybody's going to have to see that for something special. Because it is. It is special, right? Do you want to talk about... Oh, wait, that was the round. Now it's back to being an open mic. Everyone can talk. Everyone has the ability to talk over each other. I do want to actually ask Alea Ribbon Person a question, and that is, of all of the furniture you have, is everything in your room weaved furniture? Because it looked... You did a live stream earlier today, and I felt like I was looking into my sister's room from, like, the 90s, where she kind of had all of her furniture be weaved, like, it was like weaved baskets, but it's like everything's weaved. The nightstand, the bed frame. Is that how it is in your room? Is everything weaved?
So, I love, like, wicker dressers, like, just furniture in general. So, mostly everything in my room is wicker furniture.
That is classic. I did find it to be fun to look at. It does remind me of growing up and when I used to look into my sister's room or go in to hang out with her, because my oldest sister was very like classic old school kind of person that had like really like the you still have the classic feeling because you also like retro fashion, right? Like 1920s type of feeling, right? What is or 1950s, right? Isn't that the posts you make?
1960s, 1950s, yeah. I just like collecting stuff like that.
Well, you've made a good like overall persona of what you're trying to achieve there. It even kind of falls in brand when you go look at the live. Anyways, we're all here having a good time. Do you have any questions for the guests I have in the room? We've got people that are here on a daily basis as viewers and also some people that live stream themselves and also create content. So you can support them too. You can follow them. You can continue to follow this live stream and ask them questions while we're here live. We do have the usuals in the room. Over here is Jennifer, and then on the other side of Jennifer is Burrito, and then down here is Ray, who's a gatekeeper, and then over there is Kajal, who's a Citalita as well, and then over there is a ribbon person. She's known for being a ribbon person because she's really good at tying ribbons, but I believe her name's Alea. It's Alea, right?
It's Aaliyah. You're correct.
Nice. Look at that. Anyways, I'm getting it down. I'm here to hang out with you if you're here to hang out with me. We do have people in the room, so feel free to ask some questions. Be nice to each other. Let's keep it PG. And we're here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. I'm going to end the YouTube live stream in a little while, but thanks for being here, guys. And I see people are interacting in that chat and saying things as well. We normally, are not here on YouTube doing guest night, but I didn't do a live stream earlier today on YouTube, and I like to live stream every day here on YouTube and every day here on Twitch. And I can't stream every day here on TikTok. We have more strict rules. We're missing Pixie, and who else? Who else do you think we're missing?
Oh no, wait. Who else?
What was it? Kajal?
Missing Nucky.
We're missing who?
Natalia.
Oh yes, Natalia. She's the papaya of the group. Yes, she is. Is everyone having fun interacting on the Discord server as well? And have people submitted the books that we'll be trying to figure out which one is the book of the book club?
Oh yeah, I need
It's in the book club. I haven't even looked at for it in like a week.
Oh yeah.
Tell me.
Well, we have you here now, and that's just as important as looking at the Discord. In fact, I'd rather have you guys interact in the live streams than interact on the Discord. But the Discord's a plus, a nice plus. That's right. You can join that Discord server if you want to be part of it here on Twitch and here on TikTok, YouTube, live streams. It's a place and space that continues after the live streams are over. And what do we got the Burrito drawing? Burrito, are you drawing or are you writing?
I'm stippling, which means I'm just making a bunch of dots. I really liked what I did in my when I ended my other sketchbook, so now I'm working through this one. I'm just making a bunch of candles because I just really like the way they turned out. So it's therapeutic and it's a good like foundational thing too to like build value because I can't struggle with that. So
Okay.
I love stippling. It's so pretty.
yeah, it requires a lot of patience, but like I got patience.
That's good. That's good. It looks like the Angry Apple also thinks that that's a good technique. Thanks, Angry Apple, for sharing.
Shout out Angry Apple.
You know what I really want? Ice. So I'm going to go inside and get myself some ice. And I'll be right back. While I'm gone, I'm going to leave these fine people in charge. And that's right, you guys are going to be in charge. Jennifer, you're on the second square. It's a big responsibility. So,
Yes, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this opportunity.
so you got to take the lead right now. And, don't let them walk all over you. Establish some sort of conversation. Maybe ask them a question. But if anyone wants to talk, feel free to talk amongst each other. I'll be right back. I'm just leaving you guys in charge. Dang.
I was going to talk about football, but don't know
Yeah.
How do you feel? I actually feel right. How does it feel to be like, you know, like a female football fan, like grandkids? Like, is that what grandkids is condescending?
Oh.
No, I never had any condescending to give out.
Really?
No, never. I think too because like I've known it since I was young, like little. So I mean, like today I was watching the Bengals game, and like I'll sit there and I'll watch and I'll call the plays and I'll be like, oh, you know, they need to like pitch it to the left and do a quick run, or oh yeah, that was obviously pass interference, and oh, you know, if they take a I don't know, an onside kick or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I start talking about football and I'm watching the plays, I've never been like ridiculed. But I
Interesting.
think it's because I actually watch it and know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But also this is the South. This is Texas. And so, you know, women, especially like right now, Texas is in the SEC. We are not in our old conference anymore.
Okay.
So, and the SEC, if you don't know, is like the hardest, biggest conference in college football.
Okay.
And in the South, it's like a religion. So. But, you know, like,
you're gonna have to repeat that last part. I could not hear you.
oh, I just said, like, football in the South is like a religion.
Right.
And, like, women, like, I know so many women that know football just as well as I do. So it's really not like an anomaly in Texas.
Interesting. Because that's like low-key not the vibe here. Like, people who are, like, into football, like women who are into football, like, I've noticed people, like, 'cause I don't know anything about football. I'm very, like, open about that. I'm like, you know, but the women who are, like, I have noticed, like, they get, like, almost, like, tested by people, you know, like, oh, yeah, well, do you know, blah, 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 and it's just, like, that's so lame, I don't know, like, that's not fun, you know?
Bro, I'm just mad at the Cowboys, as usual.
As per usual, yeah.
Bro, I'm almost 33 years old. They
Yeah.
have not been in a Super Bowl in my living memory.
And you're the big
And then, this fool has owned the Cowboys. Jerry has owned the Cowboys longer than I've been alive. He bought them in February of 1989.
Bruh, what?
It's just like, I've never, like, it's terrible being a Cowboys fan. But, you know, I'm very loyal. And probably a little bit delusional. Because it's always like, this is our year, we're going to the Super Bowl. And then we never do.
Yeah. Both of my brothers are Cowboys fans for some reason. I'm like, I'm from LA. Like, why do you care? Why do you care like that?
Surprised they're not Oakland fans.
What's up?
Or Niners fans.
Or Niners. Yeah. It's just like, okay, y'all. Like, let's be
Okay,
so.
Brian, that's rude. We're gonna have words.
Wait,
Do you see the comment from Brian?
are you guys keeping it PG?
Just getting trolled. I can't bring up the
What was that all about?
And nobody, and I swear, if anybody starts talking about the Longhorns, like, I will. We've had this discussion. Arch Manning is my baby. Arch Manning is like 21. He's like a literal child. I would fight him. He seems like a real jerk, but I would fight for him. So, just like I would one of the boys. So if anybody wants to talk mess about the Longhorns,
We all have that one man.
I don't like him like that. It's weird. Like, because they do this thing. It's called it's like a Bebo parade. Bebo is the mascot, and so they bring him in during the game. And I was watching it from like 2 weeks ago, and like all these women that are like in their 40s and 50s were like throwing themselves at Arch, and it was so gross.
Hell yeah.
Like Google his face. It's like
Wait, what's his name?
Arch Manning. He's Peyton Manning, and Eli Manning.
Oh, who just dropped out?
Oh. Alea. He said she'll be right back.
He's not. I mean, I guess he's cute. I don't know. I like my men to look manly. I don't want them to look like they just came out of like the birth canal.
Yeah, he's a bit.
Baby face.
Yeah.
It's not the
He was
best.
born in 2004.
Wait, who's born in 2004?
Arch Manning, Peyton Manning's youngest Sibling or
He's
what?
our quarterback. I say our. He's the Longhorns quarterback.
Yeah, I started high school in 2004.
That's crazy.
Okay,
It was a good year. Great year to start high school.
For unks.
For anybody who's in high school, best year to start, 2004. It's the year that they.
2006.
It's the same year that YouTube launched. So it coincided with the YouTube thing. That's why YouTube was so popular in 2004. Because
I don't really remember 2004. I think I was in 6th grade, 7th grade.
oh, well, 6th grade was that what? Did you get to use YouTube or did you not use YouTube?
I mean, we had the internet of like our childhood in the Wild Wild West. We had no business being on the internet. Back then, I don't know how we didn't all get kidnapped and worse.
We didn't use our real names back then. You weren't supposed to use your real names.
Everybody used their real names, and we all went into the chat rooms and asked ASL.
In 2004?
Yes.
Oh,
I was still on AIM in 2004.
AIM, it always had usernames. You didn't use your real name on AIM.
No, but like if you were in like one of the chat rooms, you'd ask ASL, and then everybody would literally give their locations, and then just be like, oh hey, like I'm whatever.
Oh, I never did
We
that.
didn't have like a concept of internet safety. I don't think.
No, sir.
Did you guys ever get on Omegle?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so traumatized by Omegle.
Yeah. No.
So guilty of that too.
Guilty. I saw things. I've seen things on Omegle.
I should have
Things.
seen.
Never.
About too many things.
Yeah.
What about
Did you
too many
go to
things?
the chat rooms too, or was that just me?
I didn't go to chat rooms, just the roulette.
No, I'm old enough to have gone into the chat room because the chat rooms are still a thing. Do you guys remember when Pinterest came out? I was in high school and like, remember you had to have be on a waiting list?
Really?
When did Pinterest come out?
Yeah. So when Pinterest came out, I was like in
Wait, what had a waiting room?
Pinterest. It had a waiting list when it first came out. And
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Like, all the girls like in high school were on Pinterest.
That's kind of how that worked back then.
Yeah, I was so PO'd because I had requested my invitation and I still hadn't gotten it. And I remember I was so happy the day I finally got approved and I got on Pinterest and like spent like 2 or 3 hours just sitting there in the desktop on Pinterest that day.
I remember the Gmail thing. You only got 15 invites, so you had to be invited to Gmail. The first couple of years Gmail was around, you couldn't create a Gmail account unless you got invited by someone else who already had a Gmail account, and everybody only got 15 invites. And I remember I was just waiting for like my chance to get into Gmail because like there was a process still. You got invited and then it had to clear through, and then you could invite like one person a day, I think, or like it was like one person a week, and you had 15 invites max. And I remember there's a guy named Ryan that invited my friend Rob, and he invited my friend Rob, and my friend Rob was able to invite me. And within like a month or two with Gmail coming out, I was able to get a Gmail account. And man, did it change everything. We could send songs. That was part of it. That was like, we could finally, the attachment was large enough for you to be able to send 1 or 2 songs. And then like, you didn't really have like, you didn't really need to worry about space. You didn't need to worry about that yet. No, that happens later. But you had a max 25 megabytes in an email, which was back then seen as like, wow, 25 megabytes. What am I going to do with all of that space? Gosh, that's a lot. And then you really found out that you could only send like 2 songs. It was really cool though. It wasn't feasible to send music to each other though. You still were going to tell people to like download the album. Like just use LimeWire.
I definitely caught many a computer virus in LimeWire and Napster. I didn't know I didn't do that, federal government. What are you talking about? Statute of limitations.
I don't recall anything being said about anything like that.
I don't know.
I've heard of that.
I would probably prove it. It happens. It happens so often. But speaking of music, Ben, have we made like a collaborative playlist yet for the Discord? We can do one on Spotify where we can all add music.
There was one that we had on Spotify. I don't think we've updated it in a minute though.
Bro, we need to put the whole Olivia Dean album in there. The entire album is so good. It's like 38 minutes, but it's been.
I do view the Discord server's music list as a little bit of a playlist in itself. So that is a great place to, an entire album should be shared in there. Just music, that should be a place that people could be able to go into to just kind of be exposed to other people's taste in music. Which is kind of different than a playlist. Which is, I feel like we do need an official playlist.
We do.
One that also updates on, a monthly basis?
Yeah, monthly should be added to It's Never Over.
Yes. All of that is yes. Yes. Lots of yeses.
I listened to Adele on the floor and
I don't recall what I listened to today. I did listen to the radio, but I can't recall any of the songs I was listening to in the car.
I listened to the 30 album, which wrecked me every single time I listened to it. Really was. Cathartic release.
I feel ya. It looks like we're on an adventure with Danita. Danita, you want to tell us where we're walking to?
Danny, how's that went?
I'm gonna go with good. Yeah, no, I am just moving this to the dryer. Overall my grandma's pretty okay. She's been having a lot of like knee pain.
Well, have you been helping her?
Yeah, I do what I can, like I'm the most physically active. And so I have no problem like lifting.
Are you comparing yourself to your grandma being less physically active than her?
No, actually, she's more physically active than in that regard. Cause she goes to the pool, she swims like every day. Like she
works out.
She like no, she gets like strong, But no, her knee is just very weak. She has like arthritis in the knee. Like she had like a work accident like 15 years ago, and is like now permanently disabled because of it. And
that sounds intense. Do you want to tell us about that work accident? Do you have the ability to do so?
Sure. Yeah, no, it's
We like tea in this room. Like we love gossip.
Oh yeah, no, this isn't tea. It's crazy.
We'll give you the center screen so you can have fun having the microphone too. And then you can be like, oh, center screen, and you'll feel like you kind of have like your legs to spread about and whatnot.
What?
Like you could spread your legs out and be like, hey, I'm out and about. What?
Let's not.
What? Kind of like when my mom says, go outside, go on a walk. And... yeah. Anyways. Oh, Kajal. Kajal, why are you in the center? It should be Danita. Oh my goodness, that is my fault. Well, Danita's out on a walk, getting in a brisk walk. She's like spreading out and just getting some exercise.
Back in the center.
But now that you're in the center, what do you want to talk about, Kajal? You got like, what, 2 minutes? 5 minutes. Is there anything on your mind?
Fun fact, I'm catching up on Halloween because I missed a lot of it because of my Wi-Fi.
Wait, are you talking about the movie?
Yeah, I've been watching it all day.
Wait, you've just been like restarting it? It's on... Do you have Prime to watch it?
Let's just say I accidentally used my mom's card to get Prime.
I've been there. I've accidentally done that sometimes before as well.
But then I was just like, well, I already did it. So now I I watched it like half of it earlier, and now I'm watching the other half in the background.
Okay, well that's good to hear. Did you how much of it did you actually watch last night? Maybe like 15 minutes worth? Or
No, actually, I was up with Kevin for quite a while until my Wi-Fi went out again. And I had a feeling it would because the wind picked back up outside, and for some reason my Wi-Fi is very sensitive when the weather gets weird.
that makes sense.
I'm not sure why.
That's just weather for you. I mean, it does those things where it's just unpredictable.
I had major FOMO though. I had separation anxiety for real. Like, I started panicking at first.
Well, I wish I could have fixed it for you. There was nothing I could have
I
done.
just felt bad because I requested it, and then I didn't want everyone to feel like, okay, like this girl keeps.
It ended up working out because honestly, that burrito girl that keeps showing up, she also wanted to watch it too. And I wouldn't let her watch it earlier in the week. So it worked out for her. She'll have time to talk later. But she's clearly having a hard time not having access to the microphone right now.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You should let her show us her burrito.
No, I can't unmute her. It's your time right now. Kaja, you got 2 minutes left. Just have fun. Just have fun filling it up with chibble jabber. Jabble jibble?
I went on live this morning for the first time in a very long time. It was very fun.
You were live too this morning? I saw Alea was live and you were also?
Yeah, and she hopped onto mine. I wish I knew she was on live so I could have supported her. But, yeah, I did hop on and catch people back up, and they were very happy to welcome me back, which felt really nice after a long time of self-isolation.
Yeah.
It just felt nice to know that, people were still there, and they weren't, pissed off. I mean, some people were kind of weird and were like, where have you been? And it's just hard to explain sometimes, because you don't want to give them bad news, but you also don't want to lie, so you gotta keep it real,
Yeah. No, I totally get you. I know exactly what you mean. And I think that you did the right thing just coming back in and being honest with them. That's what you did do, right? Or did you lie to them?
No, I was honest, and they were like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, and I was like, it's okay. They messaged me afterward.
That's good. Well, so it was fun. And then, what time did you do that? How long did you go? How long were you live for? An hour?
45 minutes to an hour, and I did it at 6 o'clock in the morning our time, you guys. I don't know, I just couldn't sleep, and I was trying to get ready for the hospital. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Jennifer, now it's your turn to have 5 minutes. I forgot. I have this thing all set up, and Danita's not where she should be in the order of things. But Jennifer, honestly, you have the floor. If you want to talk, you can talk. You've got 5 minutes to talk. I don't even remember why you were going to let Danita talk. I forgot all about that already. But Jennifer, the floor is yours. Love to hear from you. You want to tell us what's going on with you these days?
A lot of nothing. I'm potentially getting ready to sell my house. I don't know yet how that's gonna work, so I'm kind of tentatively looking for a townhome or a house or something for the boys and me, but I don't know. So that's happening.
Okay. What encouraged this? What are you you just I don't like this house no more? What?
No, court order.
Oh, okay. That does sound a bit more exciting. Court order must feel it's just paperwork needs to be done, right? Where you're
No, it's because, so, my ex-husband, as we all know, under felony investigation, so I can't divulge too much. Long
Okay.
story short, he brought up a false lawsuit against me, and I had to go before the judge like 3 weeks ago. And I told him about the perjury, but it still didn't change the ruling, unfortunately. I won my house in the divorce. My cousin was supposed to sign over a quitclaim deed. He refuses to do it. And then we figured out he had committed fraud, probably. So, I don't really know how that's going to work with selling my house. I know a little bit about real estate, and I know that if it gets all the way down to the title company and there's fraud, they're going to invalidate the sale. So, I don't know. My family is kind of talking about buying my house, and then I'm kind of in between. My grandparents will need a caregiver, so I'm just thinking about staying in my house with them and taking care of them if they will move to my house.
Okay.
If they don't want to do that, then I'm not going to let them buy my house for me, because I'm not going to do that. So, I don't know. If they buy it, then I guess I'll stay for a little bit. I would prefer to have space just for me and the boys, but if my family needs me, my family needs me, so.
Okay. This all sounds like, this is kind of the fault of, well, then again, it would be good for you to take care of your what? You said that your grandparents would end up, or wait, no, your parents would end up moving in.
No, my grandparents. My mom moved in when we separated. So my mom moved in about this time in 2023, I think.
Okay.
But my grandparents stayed back in San Angelo, and my mom was living with them and taking care of them. So now my grandparents are over there. My grandmother has Alzheimer's. She's declining a lot and needs either like around the clock caregiver, which I can do. I can be like hired by one of the facilities to do that. Or she needs to go into a facility. And so my grandparents were already like, we have to sell the house. This is a lot for us. We're older. They were looking at facilities. I have been trying to get them to move there for years. My grandpa has been working since he was 8 years old. He used to be a migrant farmer. He has worked so hard. His mom left him when he was little. He had to take care of his younger siblings and his elderly grandparents. And he's worked so hard, and he's always taken such good care of us. It would honestly be like one of the greatest honors and blessings of my life to be able to take care of both of them in this kind of last stage of their life. But they're Mexican. He's stubborn. He's real machismo sometimes, and he doesn't want to lose his independence, which I understand. But
that's interesting.
Grandparents getting older. I mean, you know this, man. You're going through this with your parents right now, and your grandmother lives with your parents. It's so hard to see them get older and having to do stuff.
Yeah, it is weird. But it also is kind of cute at times where you're like, oh, gosh, you're so precious, because like they get old and it's like they're precious. And then
I mean, like Alzheimer's is terrible. Don't get me wrong, but it's also so funny. Like my grandma kept asking when we were watching Barbie. She was like, "Plus, why are there so many Kens? They're all named Ken." And then she forgets that she asked. So then she asked it again in 15 minutes after she falls asleep. And we did that the whole movie. It was fantastic.
Yeah, there's always something like that you go, it's a hidden gem in itself. Oh, well, that's your time, Jennifer. We do have the Burrito Diva now in the room. This was someone that was supposed to go on a little while ago, and she has her burrito that she's showing off. We'll let her talk. I could talk endlessly, but before she does talk, just a reminder, we're here on TikTok if you're watching here on Twitch, and if you're watching here on YouTube. Go ahead, Burrito. What are you telling us about this burrito?
It's a chili relleno. You can see this is where, so it's basically like a pepper, and then you like steam it basically in like a batter, and then you put like cheese in it, and it melts. Yeah, no, actually the original reason you started doing these hot teas is so I can talk about why my grandma is disabled.
Oh yeah, but we've moved past that. You want to talk about something else?
Sure, what do you want to know?
No. You could tell us the tea. Everyone wants to know.
Okay.
I can see how everyone wants to see it, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
So basically, this actually happened. I was maybe like 9 at the time. And my grandma used to work at Universal Studios. She used to clean the bathrooms. And I forgot what part of the park she was in that she was cleaning. And these, like, kids were, like, running around and, like, pushed her down. Because they just, like, didn't see that she was there, I guess. And her knee just, like, split. So, yeah, I had to be taken to the hospital, but, you know, because she works for Universal, I mean, you know, they got good lawyers, they got good workers' comp and everything, so she has good insurance and whatnot, but I know that, I mean, the past, like, 15 years, it's just been, like, mentally and physically really taxing for her. At the moment, it looks like she doesn't want to do a knee replacement, but it, like, kind of sounds like it might go in that direction, and, like, that's a pretty intense procedure to go through. So yeah, but she's also a very stubborn person, so she's never gonna admit that she's in pain, even though I know she is in a lot of pain, you know, and that's just kind of been her reality for the past 15 years. So I really feel for her, you know. I just do what I can to be here for her, you know.
Do you give her a lot of attitude about it? Do you make her feel bad about having a bad knee? I'm still asking the questions.
Ever do that to my grandma? I love that diva. Like, do not talk about my grandma like that.
You know, the way you answered it makes me a little suspicious. If you're being mean to her, put yourself in check. Just be nice to your grandma. She's gone through a lot. It sounds like she's going through a lot already.
I do my best to take care of her as best I can. I love her.
Okay, good. I just wanted to see you defend your position on how you try to help your family.
Yes.
That's good.
I love her. She raised me.
That's good. That's good. That's all good stuff. Now that we've established that, it does sound like that that could use some spicing up too. I'm not saying it's not a good story. I'm saying I could spice it up. We can add a couple things to it. Do you want to add some things to it? Wait.
Yeah.
Was it in the boys' bathroom or the girls' bathroom? Or was it just like around those bathrooms?
Boy, I don't know. No, you know what? It was near it's like I remember she used to work a lot in the food court area, like right before you walk into Waterworld. I remember going there a lot, because I used to go to work with my grandma a lot. And just run around the park, you know?
Yeah.
But I know she was there quite a bit, you know? So I know it was in that area, but I don't know if it was the men or women's restroom. Well,
I would say rambunctious drunk teens did this. And the worst type of rambunctious drunk teens.
Right.
Yeah. Because that's just like, that's what I feel like it is. Can we add that to the story?
Sure.
Can we add anything else to the story? Do we want to say that it was really like, it was one of those, it was a raining day. It was like, it was raining outside. It was like really wet. Thunderstorm.
It was slippery, there was thunderstorms, and then a triceratops came.
Wait, we gotta add earthquake before triceratops. There's no context to how the triceratops will get there if there's no earthquake.
Oh, right. You mean like the rumbling as it's going?
No, like it coming up from the ground.
Oh, right. Yeah. And then there was like lava everywhere too.
Well, I feel like the whole purpose of us doing these hot seats is now done. So we're going to actually remove the hot seat thing, and we're all going to just do an open room. But I can't get out of it. It won't let me. Hold on. Who is this? Ray, I know you don't want to be put on the spot for 5 minutes, so we're just going to, like, end the show. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Ray, do you want to talk for 5 minutes?
No, I'm good.
All right, then there we go. We'll end the show. Well, I appreciate the honesty. We also have Redacted in the room now. Redacted, do you want to introduce yourself and say hello to everybody?
What's up? I'm eating fries.
Nice. So now we got Redacted in the room. So it's Redacted, Kajal. We also have Ray and Jennifer and Danita. And Danita, would you rather be eating fries than the burrito? Is that what you were just saying?
No.
You never said that.
I never said that. I'm very grateful for the food that I have.
Anyways, I put words into the mouths of the people that are here every now and then. But for the most part, I let them talk. Every now and then. I mean, sometimes you don't have anything to say other times, and I have to talk for you. You know, there's been multiple times that you said that I can't decide and that I had to give an answer for you. So many questions, so many hot seats. Hundreds of times. Anyways, is there any questions that people have in the chat for the peeps we have in the room? Any of these peeps right here? We've got some great people. Look, Jennifer, you have a question that you want to ask everybody?
I do. I have one specifically for Redacted because you just walked in. How has your week been? How are you? How's everything going?
Some of my week has been pretty slow. Honestly, it's gonna be better at the same time.
Want that for you.
Okay. Slow weeks sometimes end up being the best, even though it's pretty much the end of the week. But Friday, things can pick up real fast. And then, the end of the week happens like right. Well, actually, do people consider the end of the week Saturday into Sunday? Or the beginning of the week Monday? And the end of the week Sunday? Or is the beginning of the week Sunday?
I think that's just the work week. So, like, the week is Monday to Friday.
I guess that makes sense. It can be confusing if you're watching here on Twitch and on YouTube. You can't see them, but actually you can see them. They're right here. You can hear them, and you can see them. So they're behind me. It's kind of confusing. We do got guest night happening on TikTok. We're probably going to end the live stream experience here on YouTube in a little while. So share the YouTube experience, but be nice to each other in the chat. And thanks for calling me an inspiration and thanking me on YouTube. I do appreciate that. Plasty. I don't know how to say your name, honestly, though. But it is nice to have you, Plasty. Thanks for being here, Al. And thanks for saying things as well. It's nice to have you as an Atlas in the room. Is that what you're saying? You're an Al Atlas? And then we have Joe asking me where I work. All over the place, man. Not in any one specific company. I'm a freelancer. I work between companies. Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. If you're here for it, it's happening. This is guest night here in the places and spaces of the internet for you to be able to engage with me and other people. If you want to join in, you got to do it on my TikTok. But you can still watch and rewatch it here on YouTube and here on Twitch for the time being. The YouTube live stream will end soon, but not quite yet. But now that we have these guests in the room, we've asked Redacted how he's doing. He's the newest guest of the night. And I believe he needs to catch up on the main question, which was, what seasonal thing have you come across this Halloween season so far that you feel like, has really put you into the holiday spirit, not necessarily Christmas, Halloween spirit? Anything happen or witness anything that looked really good in the decorative kind of senses?
I mean, honestly, it's because I work at Target currently, and just recently they put up the Dia de Muertos display in front of the Halloween stuff, and honestly, it's so beautiful to look at.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, that's a good answer. Everyone take notes, especially you, Danita, with that burrito. I hear you. I see you eating your burrito. I see this. Do you see that right there? She's eating a burrito in this live stream. Anyways, if you like roasted peas, get yourself some roasted peas. Or if you like French fries, get yourself French fries. Or if you like a burrito, get a burrito. We're here unintentionally sponsoring other items that are, just very drastically different. I think the peas are really good, but what type of fries are those, Redacted? What did you get? It's fries from where?
McDonald's.
Okay, so those are good fries. It's the best thing from McDonald's is their fries. 100%. Me and my sister were just talking about that yesterday. You know what? I think
Only good thing at McDonald's.
What was that, Jennifer?
That's the only good thing at McDonald's. Do I eat McDonald's? Yes. Terrible after? Absolutely.
That about sums it up for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to get a soda and the French fries and a sugar cookie from McDonald's. I don't always want to eat their burgers, but I love their sugar cookies. It reminds me of my youth. Yeah, that's right. If you were there when I was growing up and you did the runs with me to go to McDonald's just to get a whole bunch of cookies, It used to be 3 for $1 or something like that, or it was like 3 for $1.50, something crazy like that. You can get one for it was something really crazy. It was a good deal. Their dollar menu used to be really, really good. I miss the dollar menu.
Did the dollar menu go away during COVID?
Yeah, it did.
That went away.
Everything.
It never-
You know what I miss?
It never made money.
24-hour Walmart. I miss 24-hour Walmart so bad.
That was a thing? I never went to Walmart.
I miss when half of Walmart wasn't locked behind a cage.
Baby formula. Baby formula is behind
Raisins.
a cage.
Razors.
Oh my god, you said Reese's.
No,
I was like, why are they locking up Reese's?
Pretty much every store had started having things locked up. There's rows that never were locked up before, pretty much everywhere.
Like, we live in an over-listedness culture. I have argued this so many times. Here in, especially the United States, we are so disgustingly listedness that I don't like that companies do that, but do they really have a choice whenever people will, like, spill water inside of Walmart and split and then want to sue?
Yeah.
I don't blame them, honestly. It's dumb, but I don't blame them.
When people start suing each other for each other's live streams, that's going to be when things get really crazy. Like,
It's already happening.
really? That's happening?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you defame somebody or you plan, like, to slander somebody, then, I mean, it's like, for example, say I was sitting here and I was lying about everything my ex-husband has done, and this is recorded, and he went back and found it. Well, he could pull it and then take it to court and say, well, she defamed me.
Oh,
That's
not like...
already happening.
I get what you're saying. I didn't mean it like that, though. I meant like just suing people that do live stream experiences for the live streams that they did. Rather than the content that was said, it's more of like, I'm just saying, we're probably right around that time where some people just might be sued for doing a live stream, you know, in front of a building that they didn't own the building or something. Like there'd be like some sort of weird case that'll end up working out where people will be like, oh, we could sue people for that now? There'd be something weird. I'm just saying, we don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be really weird. There's going to be something, you know, like whenever something new is introduced into society, you never know what all of the kinks are or how you're going to be able to fix all of the issues until it already gets introduced into society. And then things you never foreseen to happen start happening because it was never there. You know, kind of like cars being introduced on the road and not having to signal and stuff, and then realizing that that could potentially make things easier. But you didn't really know that till people started like driving. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, good. So we're all on the same page. And we're folding. Are we all going to be helping Danita fold this laundry, or is this just like she needs help? So if you're close by, she's asking for help. I am not the closest. There's no. Am I the closest? I don't think so. But I can tell you one thing for certain. If I came over to help, I definitely wouldn't help. I'd just make it harder, and you probably wouldn't get it done. I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't have been able to like actually help. I would have just been like, "Hey, do you want some ice cream?" And then I'd be like, "All right, you don't want any ice cream? I'm gonna eat ice cream," and I'll just like eat ice cream.
You get distracted and like 2 hours later, the sheets are still not on the bed.
No, that's not. Well, I wouldn't do it. Would you do it?
No, because I'm talking to you and I'm distracted.
No, I wouldn't let you talk to me. I'd be eating the ice cream, and I'd tell you that you need to go take care of it. Or I'd be like, you know when there's those guys at those construction sites that look like they don't do anything, but they definitely do something, but you're not sure what they do because all they're really doing is watching one person do work. And then you kind of realize that they're just rotating. Yeah. Yeah.
They literally are.
Yeah, they are rotating, but you just weren't there long enough to realize they were rotating. But like, imagine you didn't see them rotate. That's kind of like that situation, right? Man, now I need to get a soda. All right, I'm gonna get a soda. And that's just, I just would like a soda. Jennifer, you're in charge.
Check on something.
And I need to check on something.
I hope he. Yeah, go check on something.
and get soda.
But mostly go check on something.
That's priority.
That's
Yeah.
always the priority. I gotta go check on something tomorrow.
Well, it looks like Kajal. Do you want to take the reins? It looks like everyone's checking on things. Well, actually, this one girl keeps folding stuff.
I'll check on things tomorrow.
No,
We're
honestly,
just gonna get some food.
honestly, speaking of laundry, the only thing that good that came out of being in an all-women household for like 12 years straight, I learned how to fold fitted bed sheets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a whole woman. Just in case you guys didn't know that.
What?
I'm a whole woman. And at my big age, at 33, I'm a Mexican. I don't know how to fold a fitted sheet.
Really?
Nope. I just like, I mean, I kind of fold them, but it just usually turns into like,
Yeah, that's
in
something.
the linen cabinet. So, it's so hard. You know what else is so hard? Speaking of laundry and bedding, putting a damn duvet in is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I finally figured out like a hack on how to do thank you TikTok teaches me more. TikTok teaches me more than school ever did.
100%.
Yeah.
For real.
Or
But I used to have, I would like try to get, because I used to, when I had a duvet on, I used two inserts, and they wouldn't line up, like one would like go down to the bottom, because that duvet didn't have a size in the corner. I would have to literally crawl up inside the duvet cover and try to get all of the corners where they're supposed to be. It was a mess. I came out all hot and sweaty, like you'd think I was doing something completely different. Duvets are challenging. Duvets are challenging things.
Challenge is nice, but not for something that's so like everyday and so necessary, you know?
There's no reason. There is no reason. I shouldn't have even been crawling inside of a duvet. But it shouldn't have been so much work that I'm coming out all like messy hair, red in the face, sweat beads. Like, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl.
Yeah.
What are we talking about exactly? I was totally in the room. What?
Duvet covers and how hard they are to put on like a duvet insert.
You said duvet?
Duvet, like for your bed.
Oh, okay. So those things on the bed.
It's like a comforter. It's a comforter with a zipper, and you stick like the down comforter.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that is hard to put on. Yeah.
Thank you. It's so hard.
It's not fun in any way. Mm-mm.
No.
No.
It's not fun.
But maybe in the future it will
Under
be.
a duvet cover, I like laying on top of my duvet cover. I don't want to put the duvet cover on. I just don't. What are you eating?
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, me?
No, I'm looking at it. Is it like a mini one?
I'm not eating anything. I'm drinking a tasty Dr. Pepper that isn't the sponsor of this live stream. It is a delicious
Is it
soda.
small? Is it small though?
Yeah.
Like a mini? For a minute, like, I just thought you were like a giant and it was a regular sized can. And I was like,
I mean, well, I do like the idea of trying to make myself just like look like a giant in general. I guess that would potentially benefit the live stream. People would be like, hey, you know, kind of like one of those shows. It's like, what is it? Well, I guess that would be a freak show at a circus, right? Yeah,
I didn't want to say, I'm like, I think you're describing a freak show.
I did say that. But yeah, I mean, it does seem like... Danita, would you have described it a different way? How would you have described it?
No, I think freak show is accurate.
Okay.
Roger, I have a question.
What is it? Is it a good one?
If you were going to be in a freak show, what would you want your like talent to be?
Oh,
Or let's just say the circus. If you were going to be in the circus, what kind of performer would you be?
wouldn't I just do the beard stuff? I'd probably grow the beard out. I'd probably have it be as long as I could get it. I think that you have to do, you don't really get to choose. It's whatever your talent is. Kind of like, you
I have
know.
no talent.
You don't have a talent?
No.
Oh, you'd be a clown then. They'd just put makeup on you.
I'm mediocre. I'm mediocre at everything. I am great at nothing.
Yeah,
new.
they'd put makeup on you and you just run around.
Talented.
That's it.
If I was talented at anything, God knew I would be in it.
Everyone can have a pie.
Everything.
Everyone can have a pie thrown at their face. So you probably would be like one of them clowns running around with pies being thrown at you. That would be.
I want to be one of the aerial people.
But you just said you don't have those skills.
I can learn.
But it's dangerous. You got to go in with confidence. Okay, well then, yeah, no, the I don't care is the confidence. Then I think you'd be able to make it work. Okay, so
I can do it.
if anyone else wants to answer this question of questions, or if you want me to answer for you, like Ray, I'm pretty sure you'd want me to answer for you, or would you want to answer like what position would you, or what skill would you perform at a circus?
I'd probably be the dude who like breathes fire out of his mouth or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that does sound about right.
Yeah.
You'd be the one that like figured that out and been like, hey, I can actually do this because I figured it out.
Yeah.
And then if anyone has an idea for Ray, mention it in the chat so I'm not the only one making things up. Kajal, do you have one?
I feel like
Ray would be the one that juggles these werewolves.
Werewolves.
Ray would get Rocky to talk, and she'd have a talking dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, what I said was Ray would be the one who juggles these werewolves.
Okay. And then we got Joke Redacted. The Hyus?
Nathia, I said that for you, right?
And then Natalia's like, I never did. Well, Ray, you're confusing me. Are you two different people in this live stream experience right now, or are you just one person? I'm a little confused.
No, I think werewolves is Ren.
Well, I can...
Yeah, that's
But Ray was talking on this account earlier, so I think they're in.
Yeah, so it's Ray is...
Explain yourself.
And there's only one person following...
Okay, but like, first it was Ray, but then it's me, because he was forcing me to talk, because it's my account.
It is your account, but you should participate.
Okay. Look how active everyone is in this live stream. It's nice to be here in this community. If you're down to be part of a community here online, this might be the place for you. If you're having a fun time observing it here on Twitch, YouTube, or even here on TikTok, feel free to interact in the chat. You can request to join. If you're new, we don't always let new people into the guest night immediately, but sometimes we do. It gets exciting when we do. We did last week, and it was a lot of fun, and we might do it again this week. Who knows? If you're new, you could even come into the room too. If you're not new and you've been here time and time again and you've just been trying to work up the courage to say something to be able to come in and be a guest, there's still room for you. Request to be a guest and we'll let you in, and we'll try to make it a fun place for you as well. I'll try to keep the conversation fun for us all to be able to interact, so you don't feel like you're being attacked by anyone or anything. And if you feel like it's too hostile and it's just not your environment, well then keep scrolling. It's not for you, it's not for you. But if it's for you, it's for you. So be part of it, embrace it, and also have fun joining us on a daily basis on the Discord server for a conversation there. This is the live stream as well. It's just screens inside of screens all over the place, right? But we're here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch, and I do appreciate you guys being here in the room. All right, so we're going back to just talking amongst each other. I have everyone in the room, but what else can we talk about tonight? I didn't think about everything too deeply. There was something I was thinking about much earlier that I was like, that would be a good question. And then I forgot about it. What was it, though? Is it important? Yeah, kind of. I think it was something that had to do with the Halloween season, and it's like mainly like a memory you have that like you'd rather, oh gosh, what was it? I got this. Give me a second. Thanks for being patient, guys. We're here in these guest nights on a regular basis, and I do think about what we're going to end up discussing every once in a while, but I also want it to be positive and fun, so sometimes I drift away from the more serious questions. But if you were to like reflect on Halloween, it was like a reflection on Halloween. I guess like when you were younger, something about how like used to perceive it or approach it, or like, you know, me and my friends, we used to really strategize about how our routes we would take on Christmas, on what, trick-or-treat day, when we do like Halloween. We actually like cared about which way we'd go and try to make sure to hit all these different houses. Was that really it? Because I feel like that is just so... Is that something that everyone did growing up, actually? Did people like talk with their friends to try to figure out how to have the best route to receive the most candy?
Yes, we went through the rich neighborhoods really early, at like 7, 8 o'clock, and then by midnight we're going through our neighborhood, which was basically like the ghetto.
That's cool. Yeah, the rich neighborhoods did make sense. I grew up in San Marino, so it was one of the neighborhoods that people did end up like having a bunch of people would just get dropped off. It was a fortunate area to grow up in. And the street that I grew up in was a crazy place because there was every single house next to me had a family of two or four kids. So the entire street just had packs of kids hanging out in the front yard. We used to have like such a big gangs of bikers, and basically, we'd all have bikes. We'd all be in different like gangs and little groups, and we'd all be on the same street. It was just a really interesting time. It was fun. Anyways, we're gonna put people on a hot seat, and we'll figure out what people are asking as soon as they get in the hot seat. Yeah, it's just better that way. Let's just have some fun, giving people some opportunities to chit chat. It looks like also I need to pay attention to the chat a little bit because it was said we should watch Ghost Rider for movie night. Are we doing movie night tonight, Benjamin? Maybe we could do a movie night tonight. We might be in this live stream for the standard 4 hours is what we do when we do guest night for the most part. So that would be like a midnight movie or something. But we probably just need to watch the next Halloween movie because, Kajal, are you going through all of the Halloween movies? Do you want to?
Unpopular opinion, Ghost Rider is a Halloween movie.
It is. I've never seen it, but I do have it on my watch list. I've had it on my watch list since it came out. Yeah, I just like... Eva Mendes, though, is one of my favorite actresses, so it does make sense. But I also just don't really want to watch it. I like that I haven't seen it, but I do like that you like it. I'm not talking it down, Redacted. It sounds like a solid movie, and I have a lot of friends that love it. I haven't seen it, I've seen more of the second one than I have of the first one. I know there's a second one.
Was it Spirit of Vengeance?
I've seen like half of that movie because I was in a situation that I couldn't not watch it. I had no control over the fact that it was on. And I was like, I don't know what's happening here.
I found it on YouTube. Like the whole movie was on YouTube for free.
No, that's pretty fun. But now we've got these whole like I put you on the spot, you get to talk, and it looks like Kajal. You have the microphone? If you want to have the microphone. Do you have anything you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about just like things in general? Any music you've listened to recently that you were like, oh my gosh, I just can't stop listening to that song? Or are you asleep? Let's see, did she say anything in the chat? Kajal, is everything all right with you? No, she didn't say anything in the chat, it looks like. I've got it opened up in like 2 different places. It gets really confusing here. I have a lot of devices. Anyways, I'm Benjamin, and we do have a live chat happening right now where we're all in a room together hanging out. As you can see, there's some screens above me, and there's also like a screen, you know, with me in this corner here on YouTube and on Twitch. But I think I'm going to skip Kajal, and we're just going to go to the next one. So she seems out of it for right now. So we're just going to make sure we can keep this going. And we'll do, oops. There we go. Confirm. And now, Jennifer, you have the floor. So,
Actually, it's really cool to share that I learned
What did you learn?
Okay, so do you remember how you had access? I guess there was like the last time I was on live, I think you had asked like who our like if we were in like a dream relationship, who we would model it after, and I said Mulan and Shang. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So obviously I like Mulan, and I think I said this and stuff started coming up on my FYP with Mulan. So today I learned. So you remember like the Great Stone Dragon, right? And she goes to wake him up, and he doesn't wake up, and he breaks in, and then so Mushu, that's how he has to go take care of Mulan. So actually, what happened was Great Stone Dragon did not wake up because the spirit had already transferred to Mulan. So when she gets done singing Reflection, and she has that dinner with her parents, and her dad gets so mad at her, and she runs outside and cries, she's sitting like this in the Great Stone Dragon underneath him, and there's like lightning and stuff, and there's like a puddle, and it's like it's being reflected off of her. And that was like the moment. There's like a bolt of lightning, and when she looks up, and she like has that like determination on her face, and there's the whole montage. The Great Stone Dragon spirit enters her body, and anytime you watch, there's imagery of dragons, and so it's alluding to that. So in the film, Mulan is actually the Great Stone Dragon, and that's how she's able to save her family, because he is the greatest warrior and protector and ancestor for that family, and he chose to like just go to Mulan, and so that's how she was able to do everything. Is that not the coolest thing we've heard today?
No, that is actually really cool. I did not see that coming at all. But also, it's empowering because it really just puts more on that whole like, yeah, it's time for the daughter to rise up and make this happen.
Well, and then like that one song, which is like my favorite, "I'll Make a Man Out of You." It actually like is describing women. It's not describing men. It's basically saying men be like women.
Typhoon part. That would be like that would probably be the river part.
Okay, but think of it. A typhoon is like relentless nature, right? Do you
Yeah.
not think that women are relentless too in their nature?
Yeah, but typhoon it's not necessarily it's just not necessarily a compliment. Like to be a typhoon is like a typhoon's not necessarily good. Like people aren't like, hey, we're gonna have a typhoon. Everyone, come on, let's go and hang out and be where the typhoon is. No one. I know that it's like as a soldier, you want to be a typhoon because no one's gonna want to mess with you. But as a person in society, do you really want to be a typhoon? Because a typhoon's definitely going to cause a lot of problems.
I want to have it inside of me to pull out when I need it. I don't want to be like that all the time. But yeah, yes, I want to have that kind of strength to pull on and to drop it.
I guess when I envision the typhoon thing, I really just see brute force. Like that's in my head.
Sometimes women have to do that. Though.
Yeah, brute force. That's what I'm feeling. Because like the way that they even use it in the movie and how it's like, I feel like there's always imagery attached to every single one of the lyrics that is actually like perfect for how that song is like written. That song's a very well written song. So I could see that. You think that that's each one of those things. It's like, what's the other one? So it's Typhoon, the Roaring River, the Rage, the Raging Water.
Raging Fire.
Oh, the Raging Fire.
But see, I'll say this, and this is like, I don't mean to like be offensive when I'm coming from a faith perspective, but like when you have like an Abrahamic faith and you understand that nature is like literally just the power of God, it's so awesome and it's fearful, but it's an awesome thing. So I mean, I kind of look at it as like this incredible strength that is equivalent to that of nature. It's a good thing because. I don't know. It's like divine in a way, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So now that that's been established, we've got Burrito in the room. Burrito, I'm talking. Anyways, when it comes down to doing these live streams, I do appreciate people coming in. That was Jennifer bringing it to the table. That the idea of the Mulan song "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is really describing a woman. Actually, does make a lot of sense. And I still think it works so well as like, hey, let's train to be able to be an army. But it does relate also to this, to like, I see it. She was basically saying there's a comparison between them. Anyways, Danita, do you have anything that you want to share on that topic? Or would you say you have something else you want to talk about?
Well, I do have thoughts on that, but I need help choosing if I should drink this pear soda or Barbaris.
Can I come up with a third option, or do you just want two options?
I have a Mexican Coke in the fridge, but I shouldn't drink that at this hour.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna come up with another option. I think you should do ice cold water. It's delicious. And it's a sponsor of today's live stream experience. Doesn't matter what type of water it is or what type of ice it is.
I have water in my room.
Oh, but
I need a foam drink.
Is there any ice though in that water? Is there ice in that water?
No, I just like room temperature.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Give yourself one of these drinks. That one's fine.
This one, the sour one?
Yeah, that one
the
works.
Sour one, that one is Russian, and then this one is from Georgia. The country of Georgia. And it's pear.
Okay, well, do the red one.
The red one?
Yeah. The pear one, it's another day. It's not a pear day. No, it isn't.
Okay, I hear you. Yeah. I have already tried that one. And I saw that I got it at a different grocery store though, and then I went to the one that's nearby, and I saw that they had it, so I went back and I took that, and then I tried this one because it looked good. I've had this barberry in Persian food before, but I'm excited to try it. It's my first time trying it.
We lost one of our little peeps. Hopefully she'll come back.
It was eat these huevos.
It's okay. We're going to be fine. You still have like 2 minutes left. Do you want me to skip your time or do you want to use it?
No, yeah. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I guess I do. But, you know, when it comes down to questions.
Actually, I have a question. Could you open this for me?
Yeah, I'll try to open it for you. But I'm really, 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 really busy. Yeah, like I'm busy in this live chat, which has people in the room. You're gonna go charge my phone, and okay, so we got someone saying something here. Jennifer, you're also in the chat, but she's gonna charge her phone and turn my camera off for a bit, and her audio's there and whatnot, so she can be asked a question if she needs to be asked a question. She can hear us. But Danita, what do you think of it? Do you want to tell us how it is? Is it what you thought it would be? Is it not what you thought it would be? Is there any ice in that?
No, but it's been in the fridge for like 2 days. Yeah, no, because when I've had the barberry, it was very sour. This is really sweet though.
No, it sounds like a...
It almost reminds me of like a strawberry hard candy, you know? It's good. I really like it. I would buy this again.
If you were to be any type of candy, which candy would it be? The hard candy, the soft candy?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I would be a chocolate.
So that would be what, soft?
A chocolate.
Would that be soft?
I guess so. Soft, but like I feel like I would be like I like pistachio and chocolate, so I feel like I would be that.
Okay.
Because I like green, you know, and that's like the exact shade of green that I like.
Pistachio green? That's a green?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In my mind, that is like its own thing, its own palette, you know? Yeah. What about you?
Oh, probably just a Reese's. 80 Blends, I see you're here as well. Nice to have you in the room. We have Burrito in the center eating a burrito. If you have a question for Burrito's only got like seconds left. 9 seconds. So Burrito, is there anything else you want to say to the audience?
I'm happy to be here. I love y'all. I hope y'all are happy.
Okay, you got cut off, but I was appreciative. It was appreciated, all that positiveness. All right, so Redacted, you got 5 minutes. Do you want to tell us what's going on with you these days? Anything that's on your mind that you want to talk to people about? Or did you learn anything recently that you're like, hey, this is something I'd like to tell other people about? Or maybe you didn't learn anything specific, but you had something that you just are like, hey, people deserve to hear about this. Anything like that?
I mean, all I've really been doing for the past week is just going around like the area where I live in more often. Cause I don't really be going out like that, so I'm just going to like random spots or spots that I know, and just exploring, seeing what I like, kind of ordeal.
Okay, so you're looking for some. Are you bored? You kind of sound a little bored. Did you say you're a little bored?
No,
No.
not really that I'm bored. It's just for me. I work all the time, so when I finally do get some downtime, I'm like, well, what do I do now? So then that's kind of where I'm just like, all right, let's go exploring for a bit and see if I find anything cool. And I found out I have a Funko addiction.
Okay. Are you proud about that, or is this like one of those where you're not proud about it?
So far, I've only bought 5. Let's keep it as 5. But who knows? If I find more that I like, I might get some more.
Okay. And then did you hear earlier when Jennifer was talking about how like "I'll Make a Man Out of You" for Mulan is really a song about men being more like women? And do you agree or disagree?
I mean, I never saw it like that personally, but like remembering the lyrics, I can see it. Like I can see it. Like now that like when you really think about the lyrics, because while she was talking, I did Google them like a little bit just to like see it. And yeah, honestly, I do see the similarities.
When you hear typhoon, do you think to yourself, man, I really want to be around a typhoon? Or do you kind of think to yourself, interesting, I want to see what the typhoon is? What do you think of typhoon? Just in general. We don't get to say it a lot either. It's a fun word.
Yeah, kind of a little bit of both. Like I want to see what it is, but at the same time, if it's something cool, then I want to be that, you know? Or if it's something with like great meaning.
Yeah, it does actually just sound like it would be something really cool. But then when you like look at it more, it's something that like is like a natural disaster. It would be like saying, you know, man, a hurricane sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, because apparently it's just it's a hurricane, but the tropical equivalent of a hurricane, right? Something like that. Like it's right. A typhoon's also rain. Like it rains a lot. Like Jumanji. You've seen Jumanji, right?
Yes, I have.
So the part where they're like, it's a typhoon, and it just basically floods the entire house. That's the typhoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. We're all on the same page. Is there anything else that you want to discuss? You still got like a full minute left.
Honestly, just okay, a little rant. So last night from work, I couldn't sleep like at all. And so I just decided to rewatch a bunch of old movies, and one of those movies was Forrest Gump. All I'm gonna say is the relationship this man has with this girl in the movie called Jenny. Oh my God, that is the most roller coaster ride of a relationship I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really is actually. But to be honest, it ends up ending with him being a dad. Oh well, if you haven't seen it, dang it, I totally ruined it for people. But that's for people that are rewatching this live stream. Totally ruined it. That's like a I need to say spoiler before I say something like that. Anyways, that's my fault. And it seemed like Danita hadn't seen it. That's pretty typical. She's not really a well-watched girl. She just ends up drawing a lot. When you think of, do you read any of the lore on the Discord server, Redacted?
I am not in your Discord server as of right now, so I will need the link for that later on.
Okay, it's not required. Don't feel pressured, but I do appreciate.
I am curious about this lore that you were talking about. So
well, we talked about how Danita is basically someone that likes to do night swims. Now, this is all true. Do you think that it's dangerous for her to be swimming late at night in a lake around 2 a.m, or do you think that that's just like, oh, she'll be fine? Or do you think to yourself, oh wow, that's really dumb?
I mean, as long as she's not drunk, I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's fine.
Oh, she's always drunk though. That's the one thing that we've
What?
Wait, her microphone comes on right now. Her microphone comes back. Wow, of all the times that her microphone could come back, it's that time where I accuse her of being a drunk, and now we have to have this awkward elephant in the room thing. An intervention might be something that we might need to just dive into. I believe that's the next thing we'll be doing now. But we do have.
I'm about to get into that.
Ben, what do you have against water? What do I have against water? I don't have any. Oh, you mean like I was sort of told her to drink more water, and she was like, I want a fun drink. Is that what you're talking about? She was like, Chris, I wanted Danita to have a cold glass of water, and she's like, I want room temperature water, which is lame, but also at the same.
Right here, it's already cold outside. I don't really need ice. Like.
You know that you burn calories if you drink cold water, right? You want to burn calories?
Calorie schmallery. I don't care. I just want water.
Cold water all the time is the way to go. If you're not drinking cold water, well, maybe you should consider it. It's a proud sponsor of the live stream. Cold water. Yes. Wait.
I had ice water today. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll let it slide because I'm bored of talking about that. Regardless, we're here having a good time. I did bring it up. I did. That was a really good point. But I still got bored.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, Your Honor.
Well, it does seem like if you guys were to, the typhoon and night swimming. Oh, yeah, I'm down for night swimming, but not by yourself. And I'm down for typhoons. But like it as a village. If ever I had to deal with a typhoon, I'd want to be like a village of people dealing with a typhoon. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do well with that on my own. But with the night swimming, you do things in pairs, which we do like having a buddy system here online. If you're a part of the community, grab a buddy and make sure to always have a buddy with you when you're in places like Roblox, which can get really creepy sometimes. So just be really cautious. Now, what is your question? The girl that's eating burrito.
Yeah, so is the problem with the night swimming just the fact that I was doing it alone?
No. And
What's wrong with night swimming? I love night swimming.
Yeah.
I
no.
have night swam at pools, in lakes, in creeks, in the ocean. Like, night swimming is magical. I don't know what you're talking about.
The ocean night swimming, I've done that twice. I don't like doing that. It feels really weird. Like,
but it feels nice.
I mean, it just feels weird. If it's really hot outside, it still feels weird. It's just like one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's a bad recipe. It's not a good recipe. But then again, each time I did it, it was fun. But it was like, it just felt weird. Just something didn't feel right. You know?
Gotcha.
But the lake, I guess it is fine. I mean, night swimming at 2 a.m, though, that seems really late. Like,
Thank you for the roast beef. Appreciate it.
yeah. I guess it's fine. Now, we've got guests in the room, guys. Do feel free to be part of it if you want to be part of it. Thanks for supporting the live stream, and thanks for sending the roses and whatnot. I appreciate the gifts and the shares and the likes. Tap on that screen, share the live stream experience. We're here in these places and spaces of the internet. I'm going to end the YouTube live stream soon. I already said that a while ago, and I've kept it going, and I just forgot about it, honestly. But I do have everyone in the room hanging out, doing what they can to create the space and place for us to be hanging out with each other, with great moderators in the room and great guests. We've got Jennifer, we've got Danita, we've got Kajal, and we've got Redacted in the room. These are the people that are on the screen behind me if you're watching and rewatching it here on YouTube or Twitch. But we've got, the usuals jumping in, being part of it as it does happen Thursday nights, for you to be able to ask the questions live and be part of a live stream experience. It's not scripted and here for you in a very live, authentic type of way. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Thanks for liking the live stream, Ray, and I do appreciate you coming in earlier as well. When it comes down to questions and things that we can talk about tonight, there's lots of things on the mind of Halloween. You know, we've got movies that people could reminisce about, what their favorite series are. Series or series, like a Netflix series or like a franchise series. They're kind of, kind of like, when it comes down to the Alien Earth thing, which if you're looking for something like really scary that's themed to horror this Halloween season, I recommend Alien Earth, even though it's on Hulu and they don't really need me to be promoting that, but it was actually a lot of fun. And the actors in it, fantastic job. Has anyone seen Alien Earth in the live stream experience? Don't give away anything. Spoilers are not in this live stream for the next things we talk about.
Like, is this alien as in like the xenomorph? Or...
Yeah, the xenomorph and,
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
So you saw Alien Earth? All of the, it was like 8 episodes, I believe? Or 6?
Yeah. No, I've seen the movies, not the show.
Okay. And it looks like Natalia, have you seen Alice in Borderland with no spoilers? No, we haven't been able to start it yet. I need to organize that with Kajal. Before I watch the next season of Alice in Borderland, which is the 3rd season just came out, I just realized it not too long ago. We need to actually restart the whole series and try to binge watch it on like a Sunday or a Saturday with Kajal, because Kajal hasn't watched any of it, so we have to watch, 12 hours? That would be about, the first 2 seasons is about 12 hours, so I think it would take 2 days with 2 12-hour shifts, basically. A little over, no, this is wrong math. This math doesn't add up. No, this will take either, I think it would be a little over 20 hours if we did it all in one day. I gotta double check it. Anyways, Kajal, are you here again? Because you can unmute yourself and talk. This is a free-for-all situation right now. All right, so I'll take it as...
She's still out of it.
Yeah, isn't she like trying to get food or something?
I don't know. She said she had mentioned that she was gonna get food. Yeah.
Yeah, she mentioned food. All right, so we got multiple people saying the food thing, so we'll let that be what it is. Danita, we totally trusted you when you said it first. Chris didn't need to say anything for me to trust you. Like, I totally trusted you before Chris said anything. But Chris, thank you for saying that she mentioned food and for making it so that we can believe Danita, who sometimes just says things for the attention. How often would you say, Danita, that you've asked questions or made a situation just for the attention?
What?
In your life? You've never done that before?
Ask a question so that I can get the attention?
Yeah, well, no. Just like how, when you're a kid, and there might be a situation when you were younger that you wanted to make sure to get people's attention, and people can act like that they don't have a situation like this. But I really wouldn't believe anyone out there that wouldn't actually have had a moment in their life where they tried to make sure to get some attention from people. It's one of the things that we can kind of all relate on. We all like getting attention to a degree. Like, people love hearing their names. People like talking about themselves to a degree. But when was there an opportunity in your life, or not an opportunity, a situation in your life, Burrito? Are you listening?
I'm trying.
A situation in your life that you were able to maybe bring the attention to you because you wanted it, or maybe you didn't get the attention and you attempted to get everyone's attention. Like maybe you bought the coolest handbag to try to get everyone's attention at school in high school or something like that, and no one cared or something like that, or something stupid. What other examples are there? I'm trying to give you some examples. If I have to, I'll just make up the story for you. So it's all good. So it doesn't matter.
You're gonna have to make up a story because I don't really do that, to be honest. I I wasn't kidding when I said that. Like, I'm a very shy person. Like, I don't.
You never got
I
a
don't
costume that you wanted people to recognize what character you were. You never got a hat that you were like, hopefully everyone notices this hat. Maybe other people will like the hat too, or maybe you had like a shawl. I don't know, or maybe like maybe a swimsuit that you were like, everyone's gonna wonder where I got this swimsuit from. Anything like that?
Yeah, I have a nice purple swimsuit. People ask a lot of questions about that. I really like that
But
one.
did you buy the purple swimsuit with the intention of people asking you questions?
No, I bought it because I like the color and I needed a new training suit.
All right, so that doesn't cover it. So we'll
That's what I'm saying. Like,
we'll.
you're gonna.
I'm with you though, Danny. Like I don't like that. I mean, I like attention.
Yeah, like,
Individually, but I don't want to be up there. I want to be in a group, and I don't want to draw attention to myself like that in public.
I mean, I guess I will say when I was
More of
because
amongst
I was
peers,
trying
though.
to-
Not just public, amongst your peers, like your best friends, your besties, not
Yeah,
necessarily
I will
complete
say
strangers.
that, like, when I was especially like in middle school and I was like emo and awkward, like I definitely was like a tomboy and I would like every once in a great while come to school in a dress just to like throw people like off, you know? And people would be genuinely like very surprised to like see me in a dress, but it was really interesting to be perceived in like a different way. I don't really know how else to really describe it, but that was probably the only time. But that was usually like the last day of school, before like winter break or summer break or something. That's pretty much the only time I've done that. You know.
Okay, so and it'd always be a polka dot dress. Is that what you just said?
No, was a actually a turquoise top and like a black skirt and then like Converse, you know.
Okay. Well, I like the idea of it being polka dots. We'll just say it was polka dots, but we'll also acknowledge the fact that you did describe the outfit, and turquoise is a good
Let
aspect
the
of it.
record show, there were no polka dots, but we're gonna continue on as though there are polka dots.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we were going to act like there are polka dots, but there were no polka dots. But to continue on, it looks like we got Jennifer back from her busy work, and now she's here back with us. And we still have Kajal in the room, but we don't know if Kajal's here. And Redacted's still in the room as well. And Redacted said also had to dip your dog threw up? Your dog ended up throwing up? That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I do see new people are in the room in general. Oh, she's good now? Okay, good. All right, so we've still got Redacted here as well. We've gotten up to, how many likes is that? 5,000 likes. Gosh, you guys are so good to me. Anyways, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for being here. Let's see if we can get more people in the room. It's 11 o'clock. The live stream experience is going to end here on YouTube, but I'm going to continue to do the live stream on TikTok and on Twitch. If you're watching here on YouTube, I'm just deciding now's the time for me to cut off this camera. It's been a long time. I did say I was going to stop it way earlier, but it is nice to have you guys in the live stream experience. And as it is a place and space that I take great pride in creating, it's rewatchable here. But let's give a shout out to the moderators here on YouTube that were here in the live stream experience. The moderators that were here making it happen with moderating and helping make it safe were Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sweeta Bonita, Danita Bonita, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, Kajal, and those are the moderators we have in the room. Kajal is that Fox's Elita, by the way, and they are also, some of them are right here. That's right, some of them are right here, and they do what they can when they're also in as guests in my live stream experience here on YouTube. That's really here on TikTok. That's also on Twitch. But thanks for watching here on YouTube. Can't wait to see you again in the future. Be a subscriber and do have fun watching my short form videos, and check me out on Instagram and join my Discord server to be part of the conversation outside of the live streams. Thanks again for watching, everyone on YouTube. Do people on TikTok want to say goodbye to the YouTube live stream?
Bye, YouTube.
You hear that? Jennifer, you can say goodbye to YouTube? We can't hear her.
I didn't realize my mic was off. Bye, YouTube. Please do it again.
Bye, YouTube. Have a good night.
Thanks for Dacty for all saying goodbye. Kajal, here's your opportunity. You're probably not with us right now, are you? Yeah, she's not with us. Anyways, bye everyone on YouTube. Thanks again for watching. And those were the guests saying goodbye to you as well. Have a good one. Toodaloo and bye-bye for now. But you can keep watching and be part of it if you want to join and be part of it on Twitch or on TikTok. Bye-bye for now.